Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome here. Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Raw. I'm your host, Conman167, as always, and we're back here today for the next 3.5 hours plus, talking all things regarding Monday Night Raw and the wacky world of the WWE. Great to have you guys. Welcome everybody to the show. My name once again is Conman, and we're going to jump straight into this thing with our very first shout out of the day, because we're going with a Conman certified roll call. So who do we got in here today? We got the King of Fate. How you doing, my friend? We got Raul Capar. Blake Lewis, welcome to the live stream. We got Anthony Olmstead up in here. Dave. How you doing, my man? Great to see you. I had to give you an epic entrance right here today. We got Joso. We got Ross the Boss up in here. We got Christian. How you doing, Christian Vega? Great to see you. We got Imani James up in here. Who else do we got? We got ourselves, we got Nick Prena. Alpha, how you doing, my friend? We got Jason Barker, how you doing? Max Davis up in here. We got Manuel Paccio, nice to have you, my friend. We got Neek Man, Atlanta, Spain. We got Dreadhead AJ. We got ourselves Justin Beverly. I think I gave you 2 shoutouts, maybe not. I don't know. Mr. Tornikane, how you doing? Andrew Skolnick, how you doing? We got Alicia Morales, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And Judy Freeman, welcome. All great to have you guys. So many other people in here that I do not get the chance to give a lovely shout out to, but I'm very happy to have you in our live stream chat today. Okay, so really quickly here, everyone, what we do for the first half an hour of the show is we take your live calls. So I want to get to as many live calls that we can today, but I've got to briefly show you guys how you can call the show if you would like to. So if you take a look right here on the screen, boom, this is the Discord server, and you can find the link to the Discord server down in the description below. That's what you can do right there. Take a little look at it. It says join here. Click on that link and you're going to be put onto this page. Once you get onto this page, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is click on the rules, or you can click on the rules on the left-hand side. Either way, doesn't matter. And you just have to agree to the rules of the server by clicking on the little green check mark right there. Seriously, simple as that to join the server. Once you do that, you have access to the entire server right here, and you continue to scroll down on the left-hand side, and you can see we have the live call wait room. All you got to do is tap on the live call wait room section right there, and you will be put in the queue for a live call. Simple as that, everyone. Please make sure you do have your microphones turned on, ready to go. And please, if you can have like either some headphones nearby, or at the bare minimum, please make sure you have the stream turned down or muted in the background. Thank you guys so very much. All right, we're going to jump straight into this thing. So let's see who's going to be our first caller of the day. And then we can go from there. So we've got a bunch of callers already lined up. Let's start with Joso. All right. I don't believe I've ever spoken to Joso. So we're going to start with Joso. And then after Joso, we are going to go with Manny. All right. So Joso's up first and then Manny. How you doing, Joso?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
I'm good.
It's nice to finally be able to speak to you.
Yeah, it's my first time talking.
Yeah.
How are you?
So let's talk about Monday Night Raw, buddy. What do you think's going to go down tonight?
I do think Drew is gonna win.
You think Drew's going to win? All right.
Yeah, I do think Roman is gonna attack. Whatchamacallit? He's gonna attack Drew and like give him a spear or something to like hype up the build.
I agree with you on that one. Like if Drew does win back the title here tonight, I 100% agree Roman Reigns is going to do some sort of beatdown alongside of some sort of invasion. Do you think we see more superstars invade Monday Night Raw tonight from SmackDown?
Yeah. I'm really excited because I haven't seen. I was like, it sucks that they're doing like an invasion like last week, but like I know because like COVID and stuff. But hopefully they do like an invasion tonight and. Yeah.
Yeah. If you had to say, besides Roman Reigns, one superstar from SmackDown you'd like to see on Raw tonight, who would it be?
The Messiah.
The Messiah. All right. Well, let's see if we see some Sethy Poo tonight, buddy. Thanks for calling, though, Joe. So we're going to get on to some more callers, though. Okay, buddy?
Lucha, Lucha.
I'm just gonna hang up on him. I'm not. No. I will not take that type of language in here, Mr. Joso. Never, ever, 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 ever take that type of language in here. You, a little jerk butt. All right. So let's continue on. Like I said, we got Manny up next, and after Manny, we're gonna talk to Justin Beverly after Manny. All right. Hey, Manny, how are you? Hey, Manny, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, and you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. We got Monday Night Raw here tonight. You excited for it?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. If you had to say one thing tonight, though, sorry to interrupt you. If you had to say one thing tonight that catches your attention, what would you say, man?
I would say Drew versus Randy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what makes you excited about that one? Just the fact it's a WWE title match?
No, because in the past that they would always change the title, like really close when it's close to the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they're gonna do the same thing.
All right, that's a bold prediction right there tonight, my friend. But you know what? I agree with you. I think Drew becomes the new WWE champion tonight. You excited for the potential match of Drew versus Roman?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I am.
It's going to be a barn burner. Let's talk a little bit about the Raw Tag Team Championships tonight because they're also on the line. We have the New Day versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. Do you think we see new tag team champions as well?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. I think that, they've been on fire recently, the Hurt Business, and I think that MVP is going to get involved in the match somehow, and they're going to get the roll-up win.
Well then, man, we'll see if that comes true here tonight. Couple bold predictions.
Wait, can I say something quickly?
Absolutely, buddy. Go right ahead.
Lucha, Lucha.
This is going to be the rule of the live stream. If you say the damn 4-letter words, I am going to hang up on your ass. All right? It is as simple as that. You will be hung up on. No. All right. Up next, we got ourselves Justin Beverly. And after him, we are going to talk to Paul the Great Wall. That's actually a dope name. How can I not talk to Paul the Great Wall? So Paul the Great Wall is going to be after Justin Beverly. Hey, Justin Beverly, how you doing, my friend?
How's it going?
Pretty good. Is this the first time we've talked?
This is.
Yeah? Well, it's nice to finally to hear your voice, my friend. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing much better than I was last week.
Well, that's good to hear that you're doing better than last week. We always want to move forward, right?
Yeah, well, for about a period of 2 weeks, I was stuck living on a ship, so.
Oh, crap. Seriously?
Yeah, I'm in the Navy, so.
Oh, man, dude. Well, I'm glad you're back on land, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's glad to hear that you're back on land. That's good to hear, buddy. You staying safe over there?
Oh, yeah, it's I'm not in any harm's way or anything like that.
Okay, that's really good to hear. But let's talk about Monday Night Raw tonight because let's take your mind off of that, right? You excited for the show?
That's the last thing I want to think about right now.
You pumped for tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about the direction that they're doing with The Fiend and Alexa Bliss myself.
So do you have any clue where that's going to go?
I don't, but I've heard rumors that they might go after The Undertaker at Survivor Series.
Ooh, okay. Do you want to see that go down?
I'm really not sure because I don't want to see anything happen to him technically for his final farewell, as they're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Undertaker feels like one of those guys that could just ride off into the sunset when he finally says his goodbye. But that would be a pretty epic moment if it did actually happen, right?
It would be, but I mean, I don't see them having Undertaker, go down to a mandible claw or something like that.
Well, maybe
for
it's
his final. Final farewell, I should say.
What's his real name there again? Mark Calloway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they paint him as Mark Calloway on screen somehow, and maybe Mark Calloway, the person, is a lot more susceptible to that. Would you be a little more open to seeing that?
I mean, that would probably be a little more. Yeah.
Yeah, but like still not a thing that
Possibly.
you really want to see at the end of the day, right?
Not the thing I want to see at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Tonight we also got Team Raw battling Retribution. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering what type of pathway they have for Retribution right now, because other than the fact that they took out Ricochet last week, that you don't see them going anywhere because they lost all the time to the Hurt Business.
Exactly, yeah. They've been treading water the last little bit. They finally pick up a win last week, and then it seems like the writing's on the wall for them to lose here tonight, probably.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Well, man, it was great talking to you. We do have a lot more callers to get to, but thank you so much for supporting the channel for so long, and it's great that I finally got to speak to you.
Great to hear from you too, man.
All right, stay safe over there, and we'll talk soon.
All right.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
All right, let's continue on here. We got Paul the Great Wall, and then after Paul the Great Wall, we are going to get to... let's go... Oh, all right. Okay, we're going to have to talk to Raul Capar, because last week did not go down the way we wanted, and I think we're gonna have to call this man out on his crap. You know, I'm joking, Raul. Zero ill intentions with that call, but Raul Capar is gonna be after him. Raul Capar, not Capal. And then Paul the Great Wall is up next. So here we go. Hey, Paul, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good.
Good to hear from you. You pumped for Raw tonight?
Yes.
Yeah. What you looking forward to?
I'm excited to see Team Raw versus Retribution.
Okay, let's talk about that. How do you think that's going to go down?
Well, I think that the match is going to end in chaos. So, like, Team Raw just going to start attacking Retribution, and then Ricochet going to come out and start attacking Ali.
Okay. Do you think that builds to anything at Survivor Series somehow, or do you think this is just going to be for a Monday Night Raw episode?
It'll probably just be for a Monday Night Raw episode.
I agree with you on that one, yeah. New Day versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. What do you think? New tag champs tonight?
Yeah, I think Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander.
All right. Well, we got some bold predictions here tonight, and the last one we got to talk about is the other announced match, Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. Does Drew walk out as champion, yes or no?
Yeah, he did want his championship back.
All right, man. Well, we'll see if that comes true tonight. Thanks for calling, Paul.
You're welcome.
And we'll talk to you soon, okay, bud? Talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we got Raul Capar, and then after Raul, we are going to talk to... let's talk to Prince Balor after Raul, okay? So Raul, and then Prince Balor. Hey, Raul, how you doing, my friend?
Not well because I'm ill.
Oh, no, dude. Was it from the amount of people you had in the room last week?
No, it actually wasn't.
Just had to call you out for that.
That's fair enough.
You feeling okay, though? Just a little under the weather?
I think so. I had the COVID test. I'm now self-isolating. So,
damn, dude. What's that? The fourth test now? Is that right? Fifth? Oh my God, dude. Oh, I don't mean to laugh at your misery, not at all, like, because that sucks, man. But I feel for you. Let's take your mind off things. Let's talk some wrestling.
All right, yeah.
All right, so I have to start out with Retribution versus Team Raw with you, because obviously you're a big Ali guy. What do you think's going to happen with this one?
They're gonna lose again.
Yeah,
100%. Team Retribution are going to lose, which is really annoying because they were built up to be a really good team. It's kind of annoying that it's all happened. So unfortunately, they are going to lose because the management don't really have anything that they have.
Yeah, it felt like the entire build to Survivor Series was supposed to be around Retribution, and somewhere along the way they decided to forget about it, and now they're just kind of treading water, which really sucks for Ali, right? Because the guy is fantastic, but I kind of want to talk about his character here a little bit more. If you were kind of in charge, not to throw you on the spot or anything, but if you were kind of in charge, how would you book Ali's character with Retribution? Like, what changes do you think you would need to make to that character to make it work?
So as I said, I think the week before Clash of Champions, I said that he was going to beat Bobby Lashley and get that United States Championship shot at Clash of Champions. I thought he was going to win that, and they were actually going to like base Retribution around. They're going to be his bodyguards, protect him at all costs. Eventually, he would drop the belt at probably Royal Rumble or something.
Yeah, man, like I think that would have been the way to go. It seemed weird that they just had that U.S. title match with Slapjack when they could have done something meaningful with Ali, right?
Yeah, I don't know why they chose Slapjack. It should have been Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, it should have been. And like even if they didn't want like to put the title on somebody else, they could have done like T-Bar or Mace and actually had a spotlight match. Slapjack's the joke of the group.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so I don't know what they were thinking there. But moving on to the tag team title match tonight, New Day versus Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander. What do you think is going to go down there?
Because they're actually building the Hurt Business quite a lot. I think they are going to have the championships on Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander and have them like the power group in the WWE right now.
Okay. I want to throw a little idea out here for you, okay? And you can either agree or disagree. What I think might go down with that match is because we've been building to Street Profits versus the New Day a little bit, I think Street Profits are going to get involved in this match, causing a disqualification. I think that's going to be one of the crossovers tonight, and Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander are going to have a little bit of a gripe towards them, obviously, and then have a way to get back to the titles in the future, because I think they do want to do New Day versus Street Profits. Do you think that's a possibility?
That is a possibility, but obviously you have your opinion, I have my opinion.
Yeah.
I think that the Hurt Business, that's not English, the Hurt Business will win. I do think due to some interference by the Street Profits, but somehow the Hurt Business will walk out as champions.
All right, bold prediction right there. And last one, man, Drew McIntyre, does he win the title tonight, yes or no?
I have no idea. I think Roman Reigns is going to attack both of them. That's what I think. And people in the chat are telling me to say Lucha. I've already said it, but I'm not going to.
Oh, but you still said it. It like almost hung up on you. But I'm gonna let you slide here tonight.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh man. Well, thank you so much for calling, dude. Anything else that you want to talk about with the show tonight, or?
No, not really.
There's not much else announced.
I think I just got this illness from Diwali on Saturday, and it's just got worse since.
Oh man, well I want you to stay safe over there, okay? And we're gonna put together a good stream for you tonight.
Thank you.
All right, man. Stay safe, and we'll talk later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. What are we? We got about another 7 minutes left here. Who did I say was gonna be up next? I don't think I did I? If I did, they left. So let's get going with, you know what? Let's go with the trustful one, Peyton Cash. It's been a little bit since we spoke to Peyton, and then we will see where we're at after that one. So Peyton Cash, you, sir, are up next. Hey, Peyton, how are you?
You know you can go without trustful. You just can't.
Wait, were you singing for us? Like you just serenading the live chat?
No.
It certainly sounded like it. Like I don't know what you're doing there, bud.
Nah. Yeah. How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Thanks for calling this show. So let's talk Raw tonight. Anything that catches your eye tonight?
Randy is gonna get beat because I see the story of Drew and Reigns going on because that's money. That's money, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the story between Drew and Reigns is definitely money. And I think that has to be the match at this point because they built to it on SmackDown, right?
Yes, they have.
Mm-hmm. But question to you. Do you think that WWE could have made things a little less, I don't know, it's not predictable per se, but a little bit different, because they could have maybe added in some way of having Randy Orton on SmackDown as well? And do you think if they would have interjected him into the story, would this be a little bit less predictable tonight?
If Randy could have gone to SmackDown, then yeah, maybe a good chance to see him against Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, a fun fact. Orton hasn't defended championships, I believe, around 2010. So a decade in the making.
Wow. If that's true, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is, because I saw it on Instagram. So.
Oh, well, we know we got to believe everything full-heartedly off of Instagram, right?
Yes. And also, one more thing to everyone in the live chat. That 5-word monstrosity will not be tolerated. Thank you.
But I agree. Yeah, the 5-word, not 4-word, as I said earlier. Con bot should start the stream.
Yeah, I was like, 4 words?
Yeah.
That's 5 words.
5 letters, not words. Another con botch.
No, cash bots. I'm cash bots. God dang.
All right, we're just going to hang up on you because I'm done botching around you. We're going to talk to you later, Peyton.
Right.
All right, see you, buddy.
See you later, man.
Bye. All right. Oh, whoa. Okay, let me tell you guys something here. I want you to gander here in the live chat. And I want you to see the disgusting language that is being produced by some of the most trusted people in here. I am so ashamed of who you guys are as people. No, I'm not talking to the entire chat. No, I'm talking to you specifically. That's right, you. You know who you are. You specifically. You suck. All right, let's continue on. People are saying bring Max into here. So we're going to bring Max into here, and that might be our last caller of the day. Did I say caller? I meant caller. Anyways, here's Max. Hey, Max, how you doing, man?
Yo, what's up, Con?
I'm doing pretty good, buddy. You excited for Raw tonight?
Yeah, how about you?
Oh, yeah, man. Like, I think it's going to be a good one. Last show for Monday Night Raw before Survivor Series. So we got a couple title matches and, of course, Retribution in action tonight. What excites you the most, man?
The main events, because it's been spoiled already, but they've been changing plans about it today.
Well, I've been avoiding spoilers like I do every single Monday, so that's good to hear. They're maybe doing something that might alter the ending, or at least recording multiple endings if they want to get some protection on their story out there. How about New Day versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander? What do you think is going to happen there?
To be honest, it's going to be a good match, but I think Shelton and Cedric's going to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why do you think that?
Because, like, they're a good tag team so far. They're, like, good high flyers.
You know what? That's a fair point, man. Yeah, they're good. They're enjoyable, aren't they? And then, of course, Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. What do you think is going to go down there?
Probably Drew is going to retain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, win.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand what you mean there. You're going to win it. And then you think he goes on to win or lose against Roman Reigns?
Probably Roman's gonna win because they've been building up that match since Drew won the match. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I couldn't agree more with you, man. All right, dude. We're gonna get on to the actual live stream part of the show. So thanks for calling. You're our last caller of the day. All right, buddy. Thanks for talking. We'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, guys. So there we go. That is our last caller of the day. We are now going to start transitioning over to Monday Night Raw, previewing, reviewing, all that great stuff, what went down last week. So thank you guys so much for calling to the show. And thanks to everybody in the live chat who used that vulgar, god-awful language. I will never, ever forgive you guys for that. But anyways, guys, welcome here to the show. Once again, my name is Conman167. It is great to have you guys. If you haven't done so, please make sure you leave a like on this stream. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. There we go, and we got some donations right here to get around to. Beautiful, beautiful. So first up, dono is Seth Amphetamines. How you doing, Sethy Poo? I don't generally call you Sethy Poo, but your name's Seth, so we're going to go with it. Sethy Poo, thank you, man. He says, hey, Connie, can't stay, but it's been a while since I showed some love. Much love, brother. Much love to you, Seth Amphetamines. Always love that name, and the way that you always told me to think about pronouncing it with saying it's like methamphetamines, but it's not. It's Seth. I'll never forget that. Thanks, dude, for the support. Great to have you here for the little bit of time that you're able to stop by.
Hey Connie, can't stay, but it's been a while since I showed some love. Much love, brother.
Yeah. All right, so we kind of did a little preview throughout the pre-show, talking to you guys, the lovely callers today, about what you think is going to go down here tonight. I'm going to briefly talk about what do I think is going to happen on Raw tonight, because there's not a giant amount of stuff that has been pre-announced. We have had announced already that Team Raw is going to face Retribution in an 8-man tag team match tonight. We're going to have New Day versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander for the Raw tag team titles. And we're going to have Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Those are the only 3 matches that are announced as of this moment, at least that I last checked, I should say. So, those matches, solid matches for the show tonight. That is about an hour's worth. So WWE's got to fill 3 hours of their card. I assume we're going to see something with Bliss and The Fiend. I hope, at least. Probably something with Miz and Morrison. You know what I mean? We might get some Ricochet action. There's a lot of questions surrounding the show as of right now. So anything could happen. But it could also be a really disjointed show here tonight. Let's talk about Team Raw versus Retribution. I agree with a lot of the callers. I do unfortunately think that Retribution is going to lose here tonight. I don't think Retribution is going to pick up the win over Team Raw, even though that would be... It would be questionable booking going into a big pay-per-view like Survivor Series, but it's also questionable booking to put Retribution up against Team Raw right before Survivor Series. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense, so I'm going to say Retribution probably wins this one, which sucks for Retribution. New Day versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. There's a lot of back and forth going on right here with who thinks who is going to win. A lot of people do seem to point fingers towards Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander walking out with the Raw Tag Team Championships. I agree with you guys that they're going to pick up the win, okay? But I don't think they walk out with the titles here tonight. I think what happens is the Street Profits wearing the SmackDown shirts attack the New Day, causing... I just realized that didn't make any sense. No, they don't walk out with the win here tonight. Reset. New Day will win via disqualification. There we go. I think that makes sense. Ignore everything Conman was just saying before that. New Day will win via disqualification. I think Street Profits are going to attack the New Day in their match. I think. And then we got ourselves Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Drew, calling it. Drew, going to walk out as the WWE Champion. I think 2-time WWE Champion sounds better than just former WWE Champion. And I think they're really trying to build up Drew McIntyre as a legitimate star. A match versus Roman Reigns at Survivor Series, champion versus champion, could paint Drew McIntyre as a megastar. But yeah, I don't really know too much else beyond there. We might see something awesome. We could see maybe even a returning Edge. I don't know. Okay, this is me spitballing. We could see a returning Edge attacking Randy Orton, costing him the WWE Championship. That could go down. Just spitballing, honestly. No idea what's going to happen here tonight, which excites me, but also makes me nervous. Hey, Botch Guy, how you doing, man? Great to see ya. Great to see ya. Hopefully you're doing wonderful over there, buddy. But yeah, smack that like button if you're ready for the show tonight. Give me a hell yeah in the live chat. Am I Team Raw or am I Team SmackDown? I think this year SmackDown needs the win. I think SmackDown needs the win. Do you guys remember who won last year? Oh, that's great news to hear, Botch Guy. Seriously, great news to hear, man. Great news. NXT won? Okay, I couldn't remember. NXT won. Oh, my results tab. Yes, you're right, guys. I forgot. I got to edit my results tab right here. NXT. So, yeah, I think SmackDown probably needs the win this year. They've been the better show. They just buried Raw. I think they might need to position Raw as almost like an underdog show at this point. The fact that it's 3 hours is going to turn a lot of people away, though, still, regardless. Raw is not going to be fixed, truly fixed, until it drops back down to 2 hours. Just there's so much revenue made that Vince will never do it. But no wrestling TV show that is on like free TV every single week should be 3 hours. It should not be more than 2 hours, in my opinion. If you have a special show, like a Raw reunion or whatever it may be, make it 3 hours. Make it feel like it's special. That way you set aside time for the actual show, plus then you have your hour of specialty stuff to work with. 2 hours of Monday Night Raw is more than enough, in my honest opinion. What do you guys think, though? Would you prefer Raw to be 3 hours or 2 hours? Let me know in the live chat. We got ourselves a little bit of that bub, 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 bub. Bubbly, it's Justin Beverly. How you doing, man? Great to see you. Thank you for your support, man. It was great actually speaking to you today for the first time ever. You know, you never know what somebody's voice is going to sound like, but you got a great voice on you, man. So thank you for calling in. Let's roll the dono. Bub, 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 bubbly. Bub, 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 bubbly.
Need to show some love for you again now that I'm back in the chat and really thirsty for.
Yeah, man.
Bub, 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 bub.
Well, thanks, man, for the support. I do appreciate it. But honestly, decent looking show. Right, decent looking show. You got a WWE title match and the tag team title match. Let's see how they build around it. If I'm the writers of this show, knowing that you have a WWE title in your main event, you should probably start off the show by hyping it up, whether it be a segment that pulls them apart, a sneak attack, something like that. I don't know. It seems like they're going to go down that pathway here as Drew McIntyre, the former WWE Champion, is on his way down to the ring right now. But really quickly here, folks, we've got ourselves a new boss, and his name is Justin Beverly. So thank you, man, for your support. Raul says, put me in a happy mood before I sleep. Let's do some dancing and whistling. I gotta do some dancing and whistling. I gotta actually pretend to have fun on this live. I'm joking. I actually have a ton of fun. But I gotta pretend to have fun on this live stream. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Put me in a happy mood before I sleep. Let's do some dancing and whistling, slightly smiling face.
There we go. Thank you so much, Raul. I appreciate it, buddy. Remember, let me know if you guys are excited for Raw tonight as well. Either do vote yes or vote no here in the live chat. Hey, Kevin Langoff, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna hope and pray Charlotte returns tonight. I guess it would be around that time, wouldn't it? It would be around that time. Hey, Roger Dodger, how you doing, buddy? But now, everyone, here in the live chat, give me a Drew chant. Drew, 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 as McIntyre is here.
Welcome, everyone, to Monday Night Raw. Well, this Sunday is WWE Survivor Series. And since its inception, Survivor Series has been an American Thanksgiving tradition.
Hey, Jordan
And
Williams.
since I've lived in America over a third of my life, I love Thanksgiving. What's not to love? You've got all the food, you hang out with people you care about, and you tell them what you're thankful for. You know what? I've pretty much grown up my whole adult life in front of the WWE Universe. You all fall into that category, so I'm going to tell you some of the things that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for family and friends that I can lean on. I'm thankful to my fans. I'm thankful for the WWE Thunderdome bringing us closer together. In fact, Thunderdome, who's ready to see Drew McIntyre claim Randy Orton's head off his body and regain the WWE Championship tonight?
Woo! 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
I'm also thankful for the doubters.
Andre Labby, how you doing?
You know the ones. You've got a dream, a goal. They don't believe in you. They laugh at you. They talk trash. That's when you got to believe in yourself. You got to smile.
Wow.
You got to work harder. You got to prove them wrong. Then you throw it up and tell them read between the lines.
Love it. Man, this is a good babyface promo. Very good babyface promo. Very, very good.
This past Friday on SmackDown, I paid the head of the table, Roman Reigns, a little visit. I mean, I thought I was doing him a favor, to be honest. I was letting him know that he doesn't have to concern himself.
That
with
person,
Randy
thanks for
Orton. He should be
subscribing.
thinking about Drew McIntyre, because I'll be WWE Champion after tonight. And you know what? He didn't care about Randy Orton. He didn't care about Drew McIntyre. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. Roman Reigns has put himself in a pedestal so high above everyone else, the rest of us look like ants right now. He's also got his head shoved right up his arse. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to win the WWE Championship tonight. I'm going to go to Survivor Series. I'm going to climb right up there, and I am going to claymore him back down to earth, because I am going to humble that man. Anyway, I'd be a fool if I overlooked Randy Orton.
And here's Randy.
Drew.
Is it funky?
Drew, that's right, buddy.
Hi,
that's
Randy.
That's right. I'm up here, and I'm talking to you. Listen, I hear you out in the ring, and you're talking about what you're thankful for. So I figured I'd chime in.
It's a good opening.
I would tell you
It's a good opening.
what I'm thankful for. And right off the bat, right off the top, I got to tell you, man, I am thankful for being a 14-time
14-time
WWE World Champion. But I am also thankful that fine that was handed to me by WWE for putting my hands on Adam Pearce last Monday night on Raw. I am thankful that fine didn't faze me. You want to know why it didn't faze me? Because for 20 years, I have been getting fined. I have been fined more than any other WWE superstar in that locker room. As a matter of fact, I have been suspended more than any other WWE superstar that's ever been under contract.
Wow.
Actually, I've been at home under suspension, sitting on my couch for a longer amount of time than 80% of the WWE locker room has spent in that ring. And you want to know why? You want to know why I'm still here, Drew? You want to know? I'll tell you why I'm here with all the fines and all the suspensions and all the rules that I have broken. I am still here. I am still the best, and I am still on top because I am the greatest wrestler ever.
Wow. So,
I am going to prove it again, just like I did at Hell in a Cell. I am going to prove it tonight, Drew. I'm going to prove it when I walk out of here. after beating you, still WWE Champion.
Wow. I was wondering that too, Gary Newman.
I think you forgot something, Randy. I think you forgot the 3 most dangerous letters in WWE RKO. See, we've been doing this so long, we're finishing each other's sentences at this point, but it ends tonight. This time, Drew McIntyre won't come crashing off a 16-foot Hell in the Cell. This time, tonight, my foot will come crashing through Randy Orton's damn head, and I will once again be WWE Champion.
Fantastic promo. Fantastic promo. Oh, here comes the Miz. Wait. What if it's Roman Reigns versus Miz? What if?
Do you happen to know what the date is today? Yep. It's November 16th. Correct. And what does that mean? It means that there is an all-new episode of Miz and Mrs. airing tonight right after Raw.
Correct.
And well, it's got nothing to do with Hell in a Cell because that was in the past.
Correct.
And why is that important? Well, the present and future are way more interesting, which, by the way, happen to be us because The Miz is Mr. Money in the Bank.
Correct.
And that means nothing is stopping us from cashing in a few favors to sit front row for the WWE Championship match tonight.
Don't you two ever learn? Remember the past few weeks? What I've done to both of you? Imagine what I'll do to you if you get involved in my match tonight.
Drew, I understand that change is hard to deal with. And I know Randy Orton has a hard time talking about his feeling, but it clearly frustrated him tonight. You know, a legend like him who has been here for so long, you'd think that he'd be able to accept in WWE that the possibilities of change are endless. Take tonight, for example. The WWE Championship could change hands. And if it does, it's clear that the hands holding the WWE Championship by the end of the night will be mine. Yeah. Oh, you don't believe me, Drew. Hey, John.
I find that hilarious.
Hey, John. Yeah? Why did the crazed, delusional madman Bray Wyatt not show his face last week? Why did he hide in the Firefly Funhouse? Oh, because he's afraid of us. Correct. Why else? Well, wasn't expecting a follow-up. Because even Bray could figure out that regardless of what Drew McIntyre or Randy Orton did, The Miz could change everything by cashing in that Money in the Bank contract anytime, any place, and becoming the WWE Champion.
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, well, he held that one.
Unfortunately, there is only one person that has not come to terms with this, and that is you, Drew McIntyre.
You, Drew.
Change is coming, whether you like it or not.
You're right.
Okay.
Change is coming tonight. Don't know the difference between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. This might be shocking, but Randy Orton can actually be a patient man. I'm not.
Do you realize your impatience is what cost you the WWE Championship? Whoa, hey. whoa. Easy, you got a
Oh, McIntyre walking towards them. They're backing out of the ring.
We're just out here talking.
I could do it with a warm-up right now.
Drew. All I am trying to say is that when you were champion, you gave title match after title match with anyone with a face. Hell, you gave Randy Orton 3 title matches, and who says he deserves it? You know what? Maybe I don't deserve a title match. But tonight, whether you win or lose, I'm going to be the one laughing all the way to the bank. Cha-ching!
Cha-ching. Well, hashtag cha-ching tonight. Maybe The Miz becomes world champion. Doubtful, but hey, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I want to bring up something here that I did see in the live chat. I think it was Steve Taylor that mentioned it. He didn't think about the possible scenario of Miz cashing in at Survivor Series with both champions in the ring. What could that mean? What could that mean? If he does do that, would that mean he wins both championships? Does that mean he only wins the one championship? How would that go down? That's an interesting one. Honestly, though, good start to the show, everyone. Very good start. The promo between Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre was good. It was very good, actually. That got me excited for the match. And if it would have ended there, I think we would be in a better position right here talking about our excitement for the main event. Miz coming out at that point kind of devalued it just a little bit. I think they probably should have finished off with that Claymore line, that I'm going to Claymore your head straight, or I'm going to Claymore your head straight off your shoulders, or whatever the hell it was that he said, clean off your shoulders. They probably should have ended with that line because that line was more impactful towards the main event. They probably could have had The Miz come out to talk to Drew to start off the show, and then him at the very end redirect his attention back to Randy Orton. That probably would have been a little more effective. Not to nitpick anything, but that probably would have went just a little bit better with the flow. Other than that, though, good intro to the show. We got Kevion Moore. Kevion Moore says, "You're my role model. I've been watching you." Well, thank you, Kevion. I appreciate it, buddy. Here's Lana backstage
This match was your idea?
with Nia and Shayna.
Whether you guys like it or not, I earned my spot on Team RAW. And I understand that no matter how hard I try, you guys just never take me seriously. So last week when I saw Miz and Morrison request to team up with Randy, I thought, what a great idea. I'm going to do the same. Because that's the only way I can prove to you guys and the Dana and Mandy that it wasn't just a fluke, that I actually belong. Is this a Disney movie? And look, unlike Randy, I'm not going to refuse the tag in. I am all here for this match, and I am all here for Team RAW.
Look, Lana, I know that you think this match is all about you, but it's not, okay? It's about us proving that we run the entire rest of this division, okay?
So you might be all here for Team RAW, but under no circumstance are you to tag yourself in this match. Got it?
Wow.
Lana actually going to adhere to those instructions.
Wow. Instructions. Nia handing out instructions, but not going to be taking that vaccine, that's for sure. Nia Jax. Nia anti-vax. It's Nia anti-vax. Oh, okay. Anyways, guys, welcome here to the show. It's great to have you guys. Welcome to the live stream. We got ourselves a match coming up next. You guys excited for the Women's Survivor Series elimination match? Can I look at Twitter? All right, let's take a look. Says... Bold prediction for tonight. I think SmackDown comes out during Team Raw versus Retribution match and either ends the match in disqualification or one of the members of Retribution get the roll-up on a Team Raw member while distracted. That's actually possible, Brandon Jordan. Very possible. Very, very possible.
Call on Reliance and get a new featured furnace now. You'll get guaranteed next day installation and no monthly payment or interest for 18 months.
Kind of excited for Bianca in this match? Yeah, a lot of people seem to be excited for Bianca Belair, which is really good news, guys. So when we talk about building up superstars for tomorrow, you got to try to figure out a way to get fans to invest in characters lower on the card when you're not really using them in the upper card. And right now, Bianca Belair has not really been used at all since being called up. Actually, very minimally used since being called up, but she has been positioned. Did I say Raw? Did I say she's on Team Raw? If I did, I apologize, guys. I don't know if I did. Sometimes Conman does say words. That happens. Team SmackDown, if I misspoke there, everybody. But Bianca Belair, the fact that people are getting invested in this character who really hasn't been featured all that much is good. It's really good news. That means that they've got something there. They got something as a babyface star. There's not too many stars anymore that wrestling fans almost unanimously agree to get behind. And Bianca Belair is one of those stars that everybody seems to be willing to accept as a babyface. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some people are saying that Chelsea Green was supposed to win the match last week, but because of her broken wrist, she wasn't going to be able to win it, obviously. Yeah, that might have been the plan. I don't know what the plan was. I honestly don't. Big Tiger says, just so I know for sure, do you have to be a member to join the CMU? And if so, do you have to be a certain level of membership? Also, I've got Drew winning the title back. So what we do is every single month here on the channel, for people who are in the main eventer slot of members, so the $5 membership, we do a draw for a character inside of the CMU. If you'd like multiple entries into the draw, you can become a part of Legends Row to get 2 entries into it, but being a part of the $5 membership is enough to get 1 entry a month. So, everyone, we are now going to quickly do our draw because that was a perfect transition. So, everyone, gaze your attention over here to the screen that says Raw. It is now going to say, well, it's going to represent our draw here. So, here we go, everyone. Let's get this thing officially underway. Ready, guys? And the person who wins this will get a character inside of the CMU. So, draw time, and... Hey! Grady Dose! Grady Dose, Grady Dose, Grady Dose, Grady Dose, congratulations, buddy. You are the winner of November's draw for a character inside of the CMU. Grady Dose, congratulations, buddy. Does Lana go through a table here tonight, guys? Yes or no? Grady Dose. Grady Dose. Kind of a dope name. Reminds me of Gyarados. 9th time's the charm? I hope so. Yep, I hope Lana gets put through a table here tonight. I really, really, really hope. Watch her put Nia Jax through a table, though. Okay, so first matchup. I don't know who they're facing. Manny Rose and Dana Brooke and Asuka. Okay, so Manny Rose, Dana Brooke, and Asuka versus Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, and what's her name? And Lana. Oh, no, no, no! Flippin' flexing, man. Ugh. All I want for Christmas is for Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke to stop flexing. Goodness me. Goodness, goodness, goodness me.
This match is presented by Head & Shoulders with 100% great hair 100% of the time.
Although Asuka flexing, I could deal with that all day.
With clinically proven Head & Shoulders.
Oh. And Shayna Baszler makes Lana get out of there. Okay, so here we go, everyone. We are now going to get the poll up on the screen asking you, who do you think will win this matchup right here? Who do you think will win? So we got Lana, Nia, and Shayna for vote heel, or Asuka, Mandy, and Dana for vote face. Let me know, who do you guys think is going to get this match here tonight? Also, everyone, please make sure you're smacking that like button. And if you really are enjoying the show, you can subscribe and consider dropping a little donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated to keep these shows rolling every single week. So thank you guys for tuning in here tonight and for your support. Oh, what a clubbing blow there from Nia Jax, knocking down Mandy Rose. Oh, Baszler just stomping right on the broken arm right there. Or not the broken arm, but a damaged arm, that's for sure. And we're going to go to commercial break, I believe. Yes, that's what we did. So the fact that they already targeted the shoulder of Mandy Rose is interesting. I wonder if they're going to play off her injury a little bit more. Botch Guy says, I want to see Con flex. Well, we sometimes get $100 donations on this stream, flexing on your ass. Different type of flex, I know. How you doing, though, buddy? But yeah, the six-woman tag team match, I mean, the talent is there. You know, like, Dana Brooke, I'm not a big fan of her. Haven't been at all. I'm not a big fan of her work. The talent could be there if she hones her craft a little bit more and finds the right gimmick. Doing this? That's garbage. So, no, Dana Brooke and her current rendition of Dana Brooke is not good. Mandy Rose, really, really like her. I think the talent is there. The story was there with Sonya Deville. It's a damn shame that idiot stalker boy found her home and obviously going through all of that. So, like, that would have been an amazing story with Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. Unfortunately, it kind of fizzled out after that because of the craziness to it. Asuka is fantastic. I think the first half of this year, Asuka was the MVP of the women's division, if not all of WWE. She was just fantastic. Nia Jax, or should we call her Nia Anti-Vax? She's something that sucks. Then we got ourselves Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler is fantastic. I think the build is there for Shayna Baszler. And then Lana, you know, spell it backwards and you'll see how painful it is. No offense to Lana, you know, and I think that she's starting to get over with the fans in the right way. But it took her going through 8 tables. Going through 8 freaking tables to get over with the fans. That's not necessarily a babyface. That's a person who who fans wanted to see go through a table a bunch of times, and now they're trying to turn her into a babyface and try to turn it into a story. No, what it all was is the fact that fans were cheering because we did not like seeing Lana. We loved seeing her get put through a table. Okay, continuing on, though. We got ourselves Retro Demand says, will you flex for us? Also, Lucha and Titus. Retro, I would have considered the first half of your donation right there if you wouldn't have followed it up with 2 of the most vile words in the English language, okay? Like, Retro, so no, I will not. Retro, you can take your L-U-C-H-A and T-I-T-U-S and shove it straight up your candy ass. How about that, Retro? Huh?
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, we're back here on the match now. Shayna Baszler in the ring with Dana Brooke. Gonna try to snap Dana Brooke's arm. And boom! Oh, Dana! Oh, caught her and then rolled her up into the bottom turnbuckle. And now Dana Brooke's gonna try to make... Moments ago.
Jammed in place using the steel steps. Mandy Rose has been taken to the back. Okay. That's not a good sign for Team Raw. It's a terrible sign.
Okay.
Shayna Baszler could have very well just injured one of her teammates on Sunday. And then this is a match that Lana suggested.
All right, so guys, some important development right there. Very important development. Mandy Rose. We thought last week she got injured. They found a way to turn this into a storyline. Mandy Rose taken to the back. That means there might be one superstar who is not able to compete for Team Raw. Dun, 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 dun. Guess what that means? All hail Charlotte Flair! The Queen will be coming back! You know, of course, the Queen's gonna show up. She's got issues with Nia Jax. She's gonna come in and swoop in and save the day. Save it for Team Raw. Be put right into the title picture. Take the title from Asuka. And Queen Charlotte Flair will be back. You guys know it. Can we get 2 claps and a Ric Flair? Woo! Because that's what's gonna happen, right? That's what's going down. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen with Charlotte Flair. Oh, boot has been delivered right to the side of the head of Nia Jax. Lana's begging for that tag still to get in. Lana, is she going to make the tag herself? Lana makes the tag and she just tagged herself into the match. Shayna Baszler might not like that. Oh, and Shayna has Asuka in the Kirifuda clutch. Lana tagged in. Lana, what a boot! No. 2. Kick out by Asuka. Oh, thank God. Telling Lana to get out of the ring, and this is where Lana needs to lose, right? She's going to probably tap out here. Big kick to the side of the head. Uh-oh, Asuka has it locked in. Asuka locked. Yeah! Lana taps out. She's going to go through a table. Lana's going to go through a table. Get the tables. Get the tables. Get the tables. We want tables. We want tables. Give us the tables. Give me tables. I want tables. Wanna go through the table. Come on, give me tables. Give me tables. 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 Come on. Welcome to Team Raw, she says. This is going to be a fake out, right? Team Raw. Lana's happy. Come on. Yeah! There we go. 9. Oh, 9 table spots. 9 weeks in a row. You say WWE doesn't have long-term booking? That be long-term booking. 9 weeks in a row. I'm joking. That's terrible long-term booking. It's just a person going through a table. But still, woo! Oh. Love it. Love it. Guys, I just want this every single week. Seriously, I want us to force this segment to happen every single week. I don't even want transitions to the segment. I don't want to build up to the segment. All I want every single week is for after a random match. It could be any match at all in the world. All you see is it pan towards the entrance ramp, and you just see Nia Jax has Lana on her shoulders and walks her all the way down to the announce table, and then drops her through the announce table. Do that every single week. No build up, no nothing. That could just be Lana's gimmick till the end of time, and people will pay mad money to see that every single week. Do you know the pop what that would be after 28, 29, 30, 40, 50 weeks of this? It would just get louder and louder and louder. It'd be like Goldberg's undefeated streak, except for it'd be Lana's table streak. It would be the best thing since Undertaker's WrestleMania streak.
That we have a giant advantage over SmackDown. On paper. On paper. See, the reality is, despite all these physically gifted athletes that we hear, and talented athletes and experience, it's been a bumpy road. Our ego's getting in the way. And being the humble man that I am, and you guys know how humble I am, I'll take my
Thanks,
fair
Joseph
share
Smith,
of
for the 2-bomb right
responsibility
there.
as
You
the
are right.
captain.
You are right.
Let's discuss this, man. You are not the captain. That's right, Fireface. He's the skipper.
Just
Fireface.
stop with the nicknames already.
Easy. I mean, actually, I kind of like mine.
Hey, okay, no.
Keith Lee
Are we
likes him.
seriously gonna fight over nicknames? Who bro kicks who? Who annoys everyone? If we continue to fight like this, we're gonna lose, boys. Is that what you want? Of course not. If there's one thing I know about each and every one of you, is you hate to lose. We need to come together. And the best way to do that is have a tune-up match. A match against something that no one likes. Retribution. See, boys, if you follow my lead, I will make this a team. A winning team.
I'm supposed to wear this on my bicep? What is this, baby
Stumble
gal?
into
Come
it.
on, guys.
It'll fit.
It'll be fine.
That was good, right? Sounded like a cat. Can you get a ball them all together? You know, big rah, rah, rah.
So, AJ, I don't want anyone to feel left out. And I was thinking of a sweet nickname for your
No. We're not going to do that. No. You know what? Don't even look at it. If you know what's good for you, don't even look at it.
All right, whatever you want. Good. I'll catch you later, almost.
It's almost. Wait, have you been talking to that guy? There's no way you can be talking to him. You don't even speak English, right?
Of course I do.
Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked.
I got so many questions.
Okay, that's gold. That was gold. I've said this time and time again, guys. Wrestling, when it doesn't take itself too seriously all the time, there's nothing better. When you're able to laugh at wrestling, because it's so damn goofy. When the wrestlers allow you that comedic relief and you're able to laugh at the wrestlers and their personalities, there is nothing better. All I can think of is like some of the best segments in WWE history, like at least for backstage segments, included Kurt Angle, a guy who found his way into comedy while at the same time being able to be taken seriously across the card, right? And I don't want to try to compare AJ Styles to Kurt Angle because they're two very different wrestlers. But in terms of their backstage segment comedic timing, AJ Styles is starting to really get it. He's had it for a bit, but he's really starting to understand it and embrace that role as the veteran guy who knows everybody knows he can get it done. But then he's showing backstage segments that he can cut these comedic promos and actually make people laugh. It shows that he's so much more of an entertainer than just a wrestler, which a lot of people before he got to WWE said he was only just an in-ring entertainer, that he wasn't actually, he was just a wrestler. He wasn't an actual full-blown entertainer, right? People didn't believe he could cut promos in WWE. People didn't believe he could provide amazing entertainment segments. But ever since AJ Styles showed up inside of WWE, he's been nothing short of one of their most entertaining people, from his segments with Shane McMahon to obviously these comedic segments recently. His stuff with John Cena was over-the-top fantastic. When he had the Club by his side, which then became the OC, that was good. It wasn't great, it was good. He always found a way, no matter where he was on the card, of making himself feel important. And he still continues to do so. And it's just something as simple as calling himself team captain when he's not the team captain. It's a little thing that this character of AJ Styles can use. And he's become really good with his comedic timing.
Rated RP2M. Exploration. It's in our DNA. We want to see what's never been seen.
I would like to have seen more of Chris Jericho and AJ. That would have been good. That would have been really, really good, man.
We are all explorers.
Yeah, more Jericho and AJ would have been good together, but it is what it is. Roger Dodger asking me, where am I at with the old pay-per-views?
This Halloween, the infection has spread. You are now in a state of survival. Fight with fearless heroes against
I can't remember. Sorry, buddy. I'm just going to look it up right now. For the old pay-per-views. Now, for all of those people here who are new to the channel and don't know what I'm doing, I've been, for the last little bit now, trying to brush up on my wrestling history, and I'm a relatively new wrestling fan in the grand scheme of things. And so growing up, when I started watching wrestling in 2005, I didn't watch all the pay-per-views before 2005, obviously. And then when I started watching wrestling, I didn't actually get to see pay-per-views until 2011. So there was a lot of shows that I've missed out on over the years. And I'm trying to go back and brush up on my wrestling history and watch through at least all of the WWF and E pay-per-views that are on the network. And right now, I am at WrestleMania 8, so I've seen every single one. Just watched Tuesday in Texas, or this Tuesday in Texas. Was it over the weekend, or was it just before the weekend? Can't remember. But yeah, I just watched this Tuesday in Texas, and it was fantastic, man. What a good show that was. What a great show this Tuesday in Texas was. Anyways, here's Dana Brooke.
Shape. I mean, I don't know. You saw what Sheena did. It was completely out of line. I mean, if Sheena...
Oh, Reckoning just attacked Brooke.
That's Reckoning.
Reckoning just attacked Brooke.
Retribution.
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. That looked like that hurt. Man, Mia Yim's going to be a star, guys. I called it a while ago. Called it a couple years ago that Mia Yim is a future women's champion, and I still stick by it to this day. I think she is. I think she is. Anyways, it's time for the Firefly Funhouse. Hi, it's Alexa and Bray.
It is so nice to see you all again.
But do you know what's not so nice? The Miz. But it's okay. All of those Hollywood types are exactly the same. Obnoxious, pompous, vapid, willing to sacrifice their own offspring to appease their reptilian overlord. And not to mention, downright rude. But have no fear, Miz. I'm a swell guy, and I want to help you with your issue. I want to personally offer you a super special lesson in manners.
The Miz versus Bray Wyatt tonight.
Oh, what? Okay.
And make sure to pay attention. Because if I have to repeat myself, well, let's just say you do not want to see my bad side. Now, I know this is a little short notice, but thankfully, I have all my friends here to help me prepare for tonight's match.
After all, that's what friends are for.
Agility? Oh my god, it's a training montage. That's agility. Spelling.
Your word is jackass.
Jackass, okay.
Can you use it in a sentence, please? Just spell the damn word, you jackass.
Well, there you go.
Jackass. M-I-C, jackass.
Miz. Ah. Snap.
Hey, dude! Are you sure this is safe?
Accuracy. Oh no,
Don't worry,
Ramblin'
Rabbit.
Rabbit's gonna die.
I never miss.
Oh no. Oh no, he dead. Oh, he dead. He dead. He dead again. How many times now? He dead. He dead again.
More like rabbit's heart.
I'm ready, Miz. I hope you are too. I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.
Wow. Okay. In 20 years' time, guys, maybe not even 20 years' time, maybe 10 years' time, we're going to look back at some of these promos with Bray. Not every single one of them. Not every one of them is a home run. But we're going to look back at the majority of these promos from Bray and be like, wow, this was a stroke of genius. In 20 years' time, guys, we're going to be remembering these moments. That moment, maybe not necessarily, but the Firefly Funhouse and the moments that take place inside for damn sure. Very, very iconic character that is being created, and it doesn't really matter what happens with him championship-wise at this point. He is a creative guy's dream. He is absolutely a WWE creative dream. What I mean by that is the bookers backstage can put him in anything and could try to find a feud out of it. And that is just a wonderful piece to have on your roster. So very, very entertained by Bray recently. Whether you think it's weird or awesome, it definitely invokes a reaction out of you, which is the entire point of the Firefly Funhouse. So boom, really good stuff from Bray Wyatt. But welcome here, everybody, to the live stream. My name is Conman167. If you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to this channel. We're almost 1 hour in. That's it, eh? Wow. 8:46. It feels like we've been going on for a lot longer. Granted, we did do the half-hour pre-show, but still. You probably know will you address to everyone the news that Alexa is now engaged? Yeah, Alexa Bliss is now engaged. Good for her. Really good for Alexa Bliss. I missed some donations. Did I? I believe I announced every single one, unless something came through that I happened to miss. Nope, I've gotten them all so far, my friend. I've gotten them all. How you doing there, Let's Drink Boba? Welcome, and Carmen Rivera. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Spoiler Dude says, good show, but seems kind of scripted. It's weird how Monday Night Raw, a scripted show, seems kind of scripted. Right? Crazy. Who would have thunk? If the Hurt Business win the tag titles, it would be Benjamin's first real title in over a decade. And the dude does deserve some sort of championship reign, let's face it. When he was announced to be coming back at the 2016 draft, I believe it was, people lost their minds. People were so pumped to see Shelton Benjamin, a guy who can put great matches on with nearly anybody, return to the WWE in his twilight years, right? Like, a lot of people were really, really excited for that. He was kind of mismanaged, though, ever since he returned. He had a little short stint with Chad Gable in the tag team there. And besides that, he hasn't really been able to do too much until the Hurt Business. And I think the Hurt Business is a wonderful place for Shelton Benjamin at this point in his career. But I kind of just got distracted right there. As I was talking about the earlier pay-per-views that I've been watching. So I'm currently on WrestleMania 8. And it's been a great time getting through some of the old pay-per-views. Now, I know a lot of people have also been asking me, Con, if you're watching all these old pay-per-views, can you stream them for us? Can we watch you react to them? And I've done a lot of thinking with that. And part of the reason why I think that I'm enjoying watching these old pay-per-views is because I don't necessarily have to entertain when I'm doing them. Now, do not get me wrong. I love talking about WWE, love talking about wrestling, love reacting to everything. But the difference between being able to sit back late at night with your feet up on the couch watching something that you get enjoyment out of and not necessarily having to nitpick stuff along the way versus watching it and then needing to kind of, talk about it, right? And it's just a much more relaxing experience what I'm going through right there right now. So I'm very much enjoying the shows. It gives me content to talk about here on this live stream. We can always go down memory lane with whatever old pay-per-view that I'm on. But I don't see myself reacting to the shows anytime soon on this channel. Maybe in the future. Like, there's nothing saying that I can't go through and watch some old stuff yet again. But we're starting to see already. I've slowed down with the Lucha Underground live streams a lot. My goal was once every 2 weeks to do a stream, and I have not been keeping up with that. No other reason than just it's sometimes difficult to find the time to do the stream. But yeah, as you see with the Lucha Underground stream, sometimes I'm a little inconsistent with it, and I don't want to put that out there to you guys without me truly being invested in doing it. So maybe someday in the future we will watch some older wrestling shows here on this channel. I know I've brought it up millions of times, and I'm probably going to bring it up even more.
Tonight on USA, Monday Night Raw is presented by Head & Shoulders with 100% great hair 100% of the time. You can take
Time for Hurt Business versus The New Day. So, two things can happen in this match, in my honest opinion. One, Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander of the Hurt Business pick up the win. It would also make sense going up against a face team in the Street Profits. It would make sense. So that is definitely one thing that could happen. The other thing that could happen is the New Day does win straight up, or they win via disqualification with the Street Profits attacking them. Here we go. Here's Hurt Business.
From the Hurt Business. This Sunday at Survivor Series, you will see the best versus the best. And let's make one thing painfully clear. There is no one better than the Hurt Business. The CEO of the Hurt Business, the almighty, the United States Champion, Bobby Lashley, is going to squeeze the life out of the Intercontinental Champion, or as I prefer to call him, vermin personified, Sami Zayn.
But first, Cedric and I are going to take out the New Day. We will become the WWE RAW Tag Team Champions. And then it's on the Survivor Series, where we will take on those clowns, the Street Profits. And we all know how that's going to end.
No, we know exactly how that's going to end. You guys will take
Shelton's never been the
Raw
strongest
Tag Team
mic worker, has he?
Championships. We'll add them to the United States Championship. And then at that point, we will collectively control most of the
Hey,
gold
Lux7,
on
how you
Monday
doing,
Night
man?
Raw. And then at that point, we can get credit for putting SmackDown out of business. And for us, it's just business as usual.
Time to pump the brakes on those assumptions there, Hurt Business, because the
All right.
champs are here.
It's a new day. Yes, it is. All right, big time matchup coming right around the corner here. Here's Xavier Woods on the microphone.
You gotta take the bass out your voice, because right now you're using your outside voices. So bring it down before we decide to throw you outside.
Wow.
Outside?
Oh, wow.
You know what I meant.
You know what he's trying to say. Montel Vontavious Portier. Come on, boy. I swear to goodness. All of y'all are coming out here. Almost every single thing you said was a lie. It just wasn't true. But the 1 ounce of truth that did come out of your mouths was when you said that it will be the best versus the best. That was the only ounce of truth. Everything else was a lie. Because the best versus the best does not mean that it's going to be Shelton and Cedric. Oh
no.
It's your boys, the
New Day.
Honestly, like, do you guys ever listen to yourselves? I mean, do you really listen to yourselves? Week in, week out, you come out here saying all these terrible things, these awful things, telling these lies. You sound like a bunch of jerks.
Well, do something about it.
Whoa, let me get my line in, bro. Come on, I got a punchline, okay? Wait till I get my punchline in. Don't rush me, dog. You call yourselves the Hurt Business, but if you ask me, you should call yourselves the Jerk Business. A bunch of jerks in here, man.
Xavier!
That was your punchline?
That was my punchline, yeah.
It was very good.
Xavier didn't like it.
Trust.
Epic fail.
If you think that we are going to allow a bunch of jerks such as yourselves to represent Raw as your WWE
World Tag Team Champions,
then you don't know us. But if not you, then who? Who? They're doing it.
It's your boys, the New Day. do you know why? Huh?
We don't care.
New
Day
rocks.
New Day rocks. New
A bunch of jerks
Day
in there, man.
Just throats, and not the good kind of jerk.
Who's going to
Not like
Survivor
jerk chicken.
Series to face the SmackDown Tag Team Champs, the Street Profits, the New Day, defend the
Man. The jerk business. The jerk business. The New Day, especially the duo of Kofi and Xavier. There is a lot of potential to keep those guys together for a long time still. They work so dynamically off of each other, to the point that you almost really don't want to split them up. They really are good together. The way they play off of each other, the way they bounce lines off of each other, the reactions, the facial expressions, the jumping in and saying lines at the same time. I do think that the New Day has a long time still ahead of them together. I think they're going to play towards the big return of Big E and the New Day. But here's what I think down the line is going to happen. If I'm a booker, okay, and I'm thinking, okay, how do we get people pumped up to eventually see something come out of this storyline, right? The storyline has been that the New Day was split up. They were split up because of the draft. Monday Night Raw took Kofi Kingston and Xavier. SmackDown took Big E. What if you keep them apart? What if you keep them on separate brands for the next year and a half? What if you kept them on Raw and SmackDown separately for the next year and a half, and you constantly reference the New Day, that they're still a tandem, that they're still a group, that they're still friends with Big E. Big E is still friends with Kofi and Xavier. They reference each other. They talk about it. And then, finally, whatever it may be, there's a trade or another draft or something happens that brings them back together, and you're hyping up the return of the New Day next week on Monday Night Raw. The New Day celebration. The New Day is back. Whatever you want to do to market it, like they did for the Festival of Friendship. Market it like crazy. Make it seem like it is going to be a big celebration. Have Kofi and an Xavier in the ring, pouring their hearts out to Big E. And whatever may have happened in the storyline along the way, whether it be Big E losing a WWE Championship match, or whether it be something happening with the Kofi and Xavier go on to be more successful without Big E, something. Whatever that storyline reason might be, that is going to be your turning point. And you've built up all of that time towards the big return of the New Day, towards finally seeing them back in a match together, to seeing the group be reunited, and Big E turns on Kofi, turns on Xavier, Shield style. I don't even care how you do it. Turns on him, breaking hearts in the process, the fans' hearts in the process. You have yourself a big-time heel at that point. Mega heel in Big E. That's how you do it. If you're going to do a heel turn of the New Day, at this point, that's how you do it. I thought Kofi Kingston turning heel after he lost the WWE Championship could have been excellent. But if in a couple years' time or a year and a half time, you want to pull that trigger, do it. You do it. You do it. Because here's the thing. If you're the only other way that you could do it, if you're trying to get Big E over as a sympathetic babyface, you could have Kofi and Xavier beat down Big E, and then have them be running as a heel duo, and then Big E as the babyface. You could do that as well, and that could probably work. But I think it would be more effective if you have one person turning on two, because the two people can garner babyface sympathy by being in the ring with each other, talking about the moment that happened. They can both be after the one man that turned their back. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose were both very angry at Seth Rollins for a long time, and it gave them multiple years of storylines to sink their teeth into. They could probably do the same thing with the New Day. As long as you temper it correctly, you know, you've addressed the fact that they are still there, they're still a team. Build it up for all these years, keep them still a team for all these years until you finally reunite them. And that night that you're building up to their big return together, that's when you pull the trigger, because fans are going to be so invested. Fans are going to want to see the New Day back together, and then they turn. Oh, it'd be magical television, guys. It would be years of stories that you could sink your teeth into. Be similar to the Shield's first breakup, yeah, and maybe you know, replicating the Shield's breakup with the New Day isn't the worst thing in the world, because we got ourselves 7 years of main event talent. Between 3 superstars because of the Shield breakup. And it's still showing today, like Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief. You know, he's the Universal Champion. Seth Rollins, not too long ago, he was one of the most over baby faces in the world. Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley in AEW. You know, you can't really say that one turned out well, because when he was Dean Ambrose inside of WWE, he kind of wasn't the best, but that was because also, you know, they didn't use him to his best of his ability, right? But welcome everyone here to the stream yet again. My name is Conman167. It's really great having you guys. Thank you for your support. We got over 700 watching, but I'm going to ask that we get some more likes up in here. So if you have yet to do so, turn that phone sideways, turn it straight up and down, wherever your like button is, find it and press it. If you're on your computer, smack that like button with your good old mouse. Right, look at that. You can see a blue light on my face a little bit. Maybe you can't. Maybe I'm lying. Okay, anyways. Yeah, just like this video here, folks. Really helps the channel out. Thank you. Kofi Kingston with a kick right there to Cedric, and then there's a followed-up clothesline by Xavier Woods. Kofi, there's the splash from him, and Xavier Woods gonna drop down an elbow. Into the cover, count of 2, kick out by Cedric Alexander. And you can also let me know who you guys think is going to win this match. Do you have Hurt Business or New Day? Do you vote Hurt or vote New? Jude Barnes, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Tag has been made. In comes Shelton Benjamin. He goes off the ropes, and there's a shoulder tackle knocking down Xavier Woods. Now back off the ropes yet again. Hits the other side of the ropes as Xavier jumped down. Now he jumped over top of him, but he goes to drop his head, and now he slides underneath the feet of Shelton Benjamin. Discus forearm to the face knocks Shelton back into a decade ago. Now a right hand to the face, chop right there to the midsection, and Shelton is feeling this one. The gold standard, seeming more like the cold standard at this point. Coal, not gold. Anyways, blow past that one. Anyways, Xavier Woods hits the drop kick on Shelton Benjamin. Into the cover, 2 kick out by Shelton.
MVP and the rest of the Hurt Business want collective control over most of the gold on Raw so they can put SmackDown out of business. Oh, make no mistake, they say most of the gold.
Okay, man, do you think if they break up, do all 3 members have a world title run, like the members of the Shield? Don't know. No idea. They might. They also might not. It all depends on who WWE sees as a star from the New Day.
As Hurt Business versus New Day ensues. We've seen all the trash talking between Street Profits.
Drew McCone says, this may be a polarizing question, but do you think Triple H will unban the third-party rule? I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think so. But you don't know for sure, right? If, say, Vince McMahon retired tomorrow and Triple H took over the company, I don't know if Triple H is in the same mindset. Because, like, you never truly know what somebody's mindset is. If I can be honest with you guys, I think Triple H is not as far off from Vince McMahon as a lot of us do try to think. He might have a little bit more of a handle on his audience and what his audience is looking for. But does that mean he's any less of a ruthless businessman? I don't know. You know, like, Triple H has always found a way to politicize himself backstage, whether it be through marrying the boss's daughter or forming with the Clique or what have you, right? He's always had just a way of befriending the people at the top. And I do think Triple H might be in the same mindset of, we want to be the only place that wrestlers can truly thrive in. And what I mean by that is creating a monopoly on the wrestling world. I do believe that is the ultimate goal of Vince McMahon, and it might very well be the goal of Triple H. They want you to think of WWE when you talk about wrestling. When you think of wrestling, they want the words WWE to be synonymous with the word wrestling. That's just what they want. It's like Mickey Mouse and Disney. That makes no sense. Never mind. That's a terrible reference. It's like the, here we go. It's like the NHL in hockey, or it's like the NFL in football. When you talk about football, you think NFL. When you talk about baseball, you think MLB. When you talk about hockey, you think about the NHL, right? That's what Vince McMahon wants his company to be. He wants, when you think of wrestling, to think WWE. I think Triple H, when you think of independent wrestling or the indie style of wrestling or whatever that may be, he wants you to think of NXT. That's the reason why we have started to see NXT UK. NXT UK single-handedly destroyed the British wrestling scene. Yes, the British wrestling scene can definitely rebound over time, but they picked apart the British wrestling scene to the point that NXT UK was just a brand they didn't see anything for. They just wanted it to stockpile talent, to take the talent that was thriving over in the UK and get them in the WWE system and still have them a place to wrestle in the UK, right? That was the whole goal of NXT UK, and it worked. It absolutely worked. Now they're going to try to do the same thing with NXT Japan when it goes there. They want to monopolize the Japan wrestling scene. They want you to not watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. They want you to watch NXT Japan. So, yeah, I think Triple H is kind of along the same lines as Vince McMahon. I think they kind of have a ruthless takeover. Oh my God, count of two! Kick out by Kofi Kingston. We almost had ourselves new tag team champions. Holy! My oh my. Nope, all good, Drew. All good, buddy. But yeah, anyways, I just think that Triple H is not too far off of Vince McMahon in terms of his business tactics. I think it's why he's worked so well with Vince and why he's been given the opportunities that he's been given under Vince, because I think he knows how to play the backstage game, and that's going to lead to Triple H being a very interesting guy if he ever is in power. Yeah, Steve Taylor says he took out all the territories, took all the good talent from North American independent scene, and now he's trying to do it worldwide. That's exactly what he did. So for people that are not aware of like the whole history of how wrestling became what it is today, way back in the day, there was a bunch of different wrestling promotions that was known as the wrestling territories. The NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, was a bunch of territories across America. I believe it was just America, correct? I believe it was just America. That's actually a really good question for the live chat here. Was it just America or was it Canada too?
Advisors listen and work with you to create personalized investment strategies to help you get back to drafting dreams and building your future. Edward Jones, it's time for investing to feel individual.
Live chat, you there? Canada too? Okay, Canada too. Okay, so Canada too. All right. It was a bunch of different territories across North America, and you were the champion of your territory, and you defended that championship with pride. You were their champion. And basically, when Vince McMahon came along, the WWF, which was a part of the territories, correct? Worldwide Wrestling Federation. In early 1963, Capitol formed the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, the precursor to current-day WWE. Following a dispute with the NWA over Buddy Rogers being booked to hold the NWA World Championship. Both men left the company in a protest. So it wasn't a part of... wasn't necessarily a part of it. Capitol Wrestling Corporation was... and that was a part of the NWA. Okay, so anyways, the CWC, which is now what the NXT CWC Center pays homage to, was known as the Capitol Wrestling Corporation before the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, and then we got ourselves into the territory days sort of thing. But when Vince McMahon Jr. came along, what he wanted to do is he wanted to monopolize the wrestling scene. He bought out all of the big talent from all of the promotions around, and then I believe, don't quote me if I'm wrong, I should say, but I believe what ended up happening is he eventually purchased certain territories and companies and absorbed their talent as well. But the major part, I believe, that Vince McMahon wanted to do is he just wanted to reach in, offer more money to the talent that he could, and bring them to their territory. And eventually what that created is that created WrestleMania. Vince almost went broke on the whole deal. WrestleMania, if it was a failure, we would not know wrestling as it is here today. But obviously WrestleMania 1 was a success, and after that, you guys pretty much know the history of wrestling from there. But the territory days, Vince McMahon, his whole goal was to monopolize the wrestling scene, and he did so for a good amount of time.
And will face the SmackDown Tag Team Champs, the Street Profits. And we know the Street Profits are keeping close tabs on the ongoings of this matchup here tonight. Yeah, they're live tweeting.
Conman, why is Vince McMahon and his dad so different? I sometimes ask myself, what would his dad think of his son today? Well, I'll straight up tell you guys. Oh yeah, thanks for the donations. We'll get to that in a second here. I will straight up tell you, Vince McMahon Sr. would not be proud of what Vince McMahon Jr. did to the entire wrestling world. Vince McMahon Sr. was a big proponent of the territory days, right? He was all for keeping open the territory days, and the last thing he wanted to was to monopolize the wrestling world. Vince McMahon Jr., obviously you guys know, is one of the most ruthless businessmen in the history of the United States, and he proved that back then too. Okay, let's get to the donations. Thank you, everyone. So Natalie Rybanko right here, thank you for your support with that 10 bomb. And Natalie says, Xavier and Kofi are not crazy enough. Big E would kill them. Roman was bigger than Seth. Dean did practically anything he could to get to Seth. Seth had the authority on his side. In reference to the heel turn, I mean, maybe. It all depends on booking, right? Oh. Nice drop toe hold there. Shelton Benjamin in a little bit of trouble as Xavier Woods hits. Oh man, that move that Xavier has been starting to create has been awesome. The almost like a drop kick through the middle rope while he slides across the back of his opponent. Bow down to the king.
1.
Big drop kick cover. 2. Kick out by Alexander.
Big E would kill them. Roman was bigger than Seth. Dean did practically anything he could to get to Seth. Seth had the authority on his side.
Hey, Dave Rua, with that, my friend, you have become the new boss. Thank you, Dave. And I think Dave has just tied the boss battle championship lead right here. Yeah, Chuck Francesco is tied with the lead now with Dave Rua. All hail. Bow down to the king. Xavier Woods sends him into Kofi. Shelton Benjamin on the outside. Cedric Alexander runs into the drop kick of Kofi. That could have ended so bad. 2, broken up by Shelton Benjamin. Xavier Woods after Shelton. Launched over the top rope, lands on his feet. Oh, what a knee. Down goes Xavier. Oh my God. Kofi sent over the top rope as well. He's lucky he hasn't broken an ankle yet. And oh my God! Cedric! What a botch! Again, oh my God, a second time! That didn't look good. I think that was a double botch. Oh my God, Cedric! Oh, 3 botches? What is he doing? 3 botches for Cedric. Okay, I never want to see Cedric Alexander do 3 of those again. Big clothesline puts down Kofi. I never want to see Cedric Alexander do 3 of those again. Never, ever, 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 ever. That was too dangerous. Not too sure there, Diego Toledo. I've been noticing that a little bit. YouTube has been deleting some more messages. The moderating team by Google. I really don't know what this is all about. Oh! Olympic Slam? The Olympic Slam, courtesy of Shelton. Kick out by Kofi Kingston. Wow, that was close. Tag has been made. Cedric Alexander's back in. This match has been really good. Cedric. Atomic drop. Oh, what a super kick combo. Up he goes. Brain buster. Good night. 1, 2. Oh. Xavier Woods just saving the match. Communist Google. Oh boy. Big super kick right there. Shelton Benjamin sent over the top rope by Kofi Kingston. Kofi with a boot right to the face. Trouble in paradise to Shelton Benjamin. He's down. Oh my God, tag has been made. Xavier Woods up on the top rope. Xavier gonna fly. Xavier and Kofi to retain the titles. What a double stomp. Goodbye. Game over. The New Day retains. Wow. That's shocking. That's shocking. Clean. Clean. Great match. Clean. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Still. What do you guys think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think for that? The clean win right there. So, yeah, their faces, that shocks you. Doesn't shock me, but I am a little bit taken off guard. I thought they might do at least some sort of screwy finish to keep the titles on the New Day, or they might do a switch of the titles. But I think that has to mean Drew McIntyre is winning the WWE title tonight. However, there's going to be a match for the Hurt Business in the future yet again. I think that match was too good for them not to revisit it between the New Day and the Hurt Business. So we'll see it. We'll see it again. Sheamus. Sheamus and Drew again.
Come over here. I got a match next. Come over here. Come on, we got a world title match. Listen, I've got something really important to show you. Listen, how long have we known each other? Years, right? I know your family, your ma was very dear to me. She was like a ma to myself, right, Angela? And I loved her. But she told me about your Scottish ancestry, man. I'm pumped about this. This is amazing. Look, she told me about your Scottish ancestry, man, and I was blown away. And I have found something. Something's been found that we thought was lost forever. Something that's dear to you. Something that belongs with you. And it's right here.
A box?
That's what I think it is.
What did Sheamus get Drew?
I'd never see this stuff again.
Oh, no way. It's his original attire. Isn't it?
I remember sitting around with my papa and
Tell me all the stories, her family history.
His old gear.
This was supposed to come to me, and Matt.
Wow. Wow.
Never thought I'd see this again. Take you, Matt.
It's a sword.
Thank you.
Sheamus just gave Drew McIntyre even more motivation to recapture the WWE Championship here tonight.
What a moment for McIntyre.
Dope. Okay. Certainly feels like they're maybe signaling the idea that Drew McIntyre might come out in his old gear tonight. What do you guys think? Does he come out in his old gear tonight for the WWE title? Does Broken Dreams return tonight? Guys, does Broken Dreams return tonight? Guys, does Broken Dreams return tonight? Do we hear at some point in the evening? Do we hear this?
Every time I step foot in this ring, I am phenomenal.
Maybe. We might get Drew's old theme song, and it sounded like this back in the day.
Help you write quickly and
we got ads. There we go, and boom. What if we heard this, guys? Would you be marking out? Would you be marking out? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I really hope that's what we see here tonight with Drew McIntyre. I hope that's what they're signaling. The return of Broken Dreams. Damn, guys. I hope that's going to be what we get tonight. Don't hold your breath, though. This could be us looking into it a little too hard. We got ourselves a $10 dono right here. Thank you, Natalie Rybanko. I appreciate your support. Says, Drew is Scottish. What is Sheamus? Irish? Yes, that is correct. Irish. Irish. They have to be Lucky Charms. Irish.
Behold the king. The king of kings.
Ban you.
On your knees, dog.
Ban you. I'm demonetized. All hail. Bow down to the YouTube algorithm.
Drew is Scottish. What is Sheamus? Irish.
After 80 years.
Here's a really good a good question for some people in the live chat. What's your favorite wrestling entrance song ever? Ever. Straight up, ever. You get to pick one. I don't know what I'm going to say for that answer. Shawn Michaels, his is freaking hilarious. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. The Broods is also amazing. I see that one right there. Triple H is good. The Game Motorhead. All right, that's really solid. What about Kane's? What about Kane's? His was pretty freaking good, wasn't it? Slow Chemical, right. That one was pretty good. Christian's is good, no doubt about that. LODs, okay, all right. What a rush! You know what's actually really cool is I've been able to watch some LOD matches recently by watching the old pay-per-views. Dope. Anyways, here's Retribution.
You know, all it takes is one right move. And even a pawn.
Marco Martinez, thank you.
And as I already proved tonight, Retribution is always one step ahead of their enemies.
And later tonight will be no different. Team Raw, you are everything that Retribution despises. Arrogant, selfish, immoral superstars willing to do anything just to get ahead. Braun, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Riddle, you all try to act like you're so different from each other, but the reality is you're exactly the same. You're spineless cowards waiting for the right moment to stab each other in the back. So as far as a game plan for tonight, all we have to do is stand back and watch you fall. Retribution doesn't need to shut down Team Raw because they're going to do that themselves. My only hope is that their so-called captain is ready to go down with his own ship.
Well, meanwhile, here at ringside, we are joined by the self-proclaimed captain of Team Raw's men's group for Survivor Series. AJ, what's your response to Mustafa Ali?
He doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, he's been here for a cup of coffee. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Come on.
All right, well, we're set for this 8-man tag team matchup. Your friend Almost.
Here comes Braun. So, did you guys hear that Vince McMahon, internally right now, considers Braun Strowman as a babyface? Yeah, apparently, as of right now, Vince McMahon still considers Braun Strowman a babyface. I don't know if I agree with that. I really don't know if I agree with that with his overall presentation. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, that's what happened. First time in the stream, says Becky. How you doing, Becky? Well, glad to have you here. It's really good to have you. It's unfortunate that they did stop doing that, but I'm glad that I'm able to get your viewership tonight. I'm glad you're enjoying it as well. Oh my God, let down. Let down. Let down. Let down, let down, let down. Every time. I just want to hear Keith Lee's actual theme song right now. But every time I hear that, oh, bask in his glory, boom, boom, for he is limitless. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just like, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna actually go down? Are we gonna get it? And let down. No new theme song. I don't know. When do you guys think they actually finally debut this new theme song that Keith Lee is supposed to be debuting at some point? What do you guys think? When are we gonna see that? And here comes the original bro, the OB. And everyone, I need you to chant it in the live chat. Here we go. Bro, 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 bro. It's Riddle. Just straight up Riddle. He's the man known as Riddle. Just Riddle. Just Riddle. All right, I'm going to now ask you guys here in the live chat who will win this match, because it's going to be Team Raw, or will it be Retribution?
Let's see how Team Raw fares.
Here they come. Oh no, shaky cam. This is one thing I would like WWE to stop, okay? Watch the camera here. Watch the camera work. I'm holding my fists, like, I'm holding my camera as still as I can. That is what's called shaky cam. And, shaky cam doesn't work. It gives it a chaotic feel, but it makes it difficult for the viewer to watch. You need a stabilized cam, or if you're going to do a camera like that, it needs to be on a tilt. No shaky cam. Enough with the shaky cam. It's not a good way to present the group. It's just chaotic for no reason.
Admittedly, Team Raw is quite a large team in and of itself, but Retribution, they're not too shabby either there. It looks like there's some issue.
Anyways, who do you guys think is going to win? You got either vote Raw or vote Retribution right here. For Team Raw, use vote Raw. For Retribution, use vote Retribution.
You're about to find out, kiddo. Get it, boys.
Reckoning not out there, I would expect them to use her as a distraction like last time, even though that didn't pay off. I'm just glad we're not going to get ourselves another seizure out in the ring, because that was stupid. There's no two ways about it. That was stupid. It's only 9:30 too. Man, we've been talking about this over the past few weeks with Monday Night Raw. How it does feel like the show drags, doesn't it? Like, it's 9:30. We still got half the show. And like, as a wrestling fan, I'm not complaining because more wrestling is great, and obviously the extra hour I get to spend here talking with you guys. But if you think about it, with SmackDown, we would still only have a half hour left of the show. We would only have 30 minutes left. And to this point, guys, Raw has flowed good. It has flowed really, really good. We're getting close to the end of the show, and it feels like this could have been a real solid 2 hours. This could have been a really, really, really good edition of Raw. Like, you think about the 3 matches that we have right there. That we have on Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton, New Day versus Shelton and Cedric, and then Team Raw versus Retribution. That could be 2 hours of jam-packed action. Throw in the women's stuff there with Lana getting put through a table, the promos that you've had, and you could fill your 2-hour show big time. Now what we're going to get, though, is we're going to get the next hour or so just kind of plugging along. I don't think there's going to... Oh, what the hell? Sheamus just got shoved off. Now Sheamus is going to drag back Braun Strowman. And we got some infighting. We got some fighting within Team Raw. Team Raw can't get along. AJ Styles going to separate them, and this is how we're going to go to commercial break, right? This is that high drama I talk about with going to commercial breaks. Oh, you ain't the captain. Styles gets shoved back. Oh, and there's Jordan. Omug being staring down Braun. Oh, and now they go to break. Yo. Please tell me WWE's been listening. Please tell me WWE's been listening to the show. That was perfection for going to commercial break. That was perfection. Goodness me. High drama. It's that's what you got to bring out. You got to bring out some sort of drama to make sure that the people who are going into commercial break are invested in the match. Because now all of a sudden, what we're left with for a little bit of a cliffhanger is, can Monday Night Raw's team get along against Retribution? That's the captivating point. That's the hook that WWE got us on right before they went to commercial break. Sometimes what they do, though, is they just have the match going on, have a really big high spot happen, and then cut. And you're just kind of like, well, I was invested. I want to see more right now. I don't want to see more in 5 minutes. I want to see more right now. That was a high spot. Like, this match might be almost over. By the time I have sat through 5 minutes of commercials, I don't care about that high spot that I just saw. We're going to come back to the show, and it's going to be just kind of there, back into the match, right? All the high stuff that we just saw, all that momentum that happened before the commercial break would just be wiped out the window. But when you have a high spot happen followed by that drama, where it's some sort of outside interaction or something happening between teams or some bickering or whatever it may be, that is the hook that wrestling fans need going through the commercial break. And it's why pay-per-views work so well for WWE, because they don't have commercial breaks. Monday Night Raw, though, and SmackDown, they sometimes struggle finding ways to cut to commercial breaks.
My Noom story. Well, the thought of giving things up to keep
Oh, we just got ourselves, according to Jared Valerio, says Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke won't be able to compete at Survivor Series. So there you go. That's the update. A little bit of updated stuff right there.
And I'm still enjoying the foods I love. I've got a whole new positive outlook, and I've lost 28 pounds.
But thank you everyone for watching the show here today. If you are enjoying what you're seeing here, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to this channel. Would love to see some more names pop up there. And if you guys are really enjoying the show, you can always drop a little super chat donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated to keep this channel rolling and to keep it going on every single week. So thank you guys. At least we don't have to look at team flex. I don't hate the team itself. I just don't like how they flex. I especially don't like the flex cam. I want to see you flex. I want to see you flex. Come on, girls, put them up. Come on, boys, put them up. I want to see you flex. I want to see you flex. Come on, kiddo, show me your flex. Like, God, that was cringy. It was so cringy. Alabama Jones says, so far in the past 4 months, AJ's bodyguard has been a ninja and a bouncer. Yes, he has. A man of lots of stuff. I don't know what I'm trying to say. A man of many faces, sure. Man with many talents. That works better. Have I watched The Dark Side of the Ring? I have. Have I watched every single one? I don't know if I've watched every single one, but I've seen a good amount of them. They're really well done.
Retribution in command right now against Team Raw. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg by T-Bar, and Riddle able to kick out. A representation of the Raw men's team at Survivor Series. Of course, the self-proclaimed captain, AJ Styles. The captain. Okay, not officially. Joining us here on commentary, AJ, before the
so, T-Bar is in the ring right now. Mace has been tagged in, and Mace working well with T-Bar. I've said this a bunch of times. I do think Mace has a lot of potential. I think the look of Mace is really solid, and he's going to be able to produce some good moments throughout the future. I also said this on the podcast that I was on this past Sunday, the Wrestling Insider podcast, if you guys would like to check that out. And I said that I don't care what anybody really says. Mace, to me, is a dope-looking superstar. I think the long hair, the mask, the presentation, the kind of crazy eyes that he has, I think Mace might be the guy that could be the breakout star of this group. I think if he had come in with a manager with this look, people would be paying attention. People would be saying, oh, who is this guy? This guy is dope, man. This guy is really cool. Like, I like this man. So yeah, I think that Mace has a ton of potential. Ali tags in T-Bar, and now T-Bar. I don't think T-Bar has as much potential, unfortunately. I think as a performer, he's great. He's a little scary looking, no doubt about it. But I don't think this gimmick has the legs that Mace has. I think Mace has a lot more legs. We know it's Dominik Dijakovic, and that's also another part that has been difficult to digest, is that we know it's Dominik Dijakovic under there, and we've seen Dominik Dijakovic wrestle down in NXT a bunch, right? As opposed to with Mace, it's, what's his name? Dio Madden, right? Dio Madden, who was on Raw commentary for a little bit, who got F5 by Brock Lesnar through the commentary table. that's all we really saw of him. And it's why the Mace gimmick is working a little bit more for me. Slapjack is a little goofy. Let's just call a spade a spade. Slapjack is goofy as hell, right? It's just not a great look to a character. The name kind of is really detrimental. He's not going to have a giant career for WWE. He might be a solid mid-card, lower mid-card guy who can job out to some people while maintaining a decent look. But I don't think he's going to be anything more than that. Shane Thorne is good. Shane Thorne is definitely good, but he lacks kind of that it factor, I guess you could say, that would make him kind of stand out on the roster. Ali can't make the save, and in comes Big Daddy Keith. It's Keith Lee, and he tags in Mace. And now we got ourselves Mace versus Keith Lee. Mace taken down. T-Bar taken down by Keith Lee. And now Keith Lee charges into the corner. Goes into the other corner yet again. Smashes his forearm onto T-Bar. Goes right towards Slapjack, and he's taking down all the members of Retribution. Gonna launch Slapjack halfway across the ring, taking both down Mace and T-Bar. Keith Lee with the pounce. Goodbye, Slapjack. Wow, he turned him inside out. AJ is very proud of this man. Looking for a powerbomb of sorts. Using Slapjack as a human weapon. Slapjack! Just tossed to the side. Keith Lee, now what you thinking? Keith Lee double clothesline sends them both over the top rope. However, they're going to drag Keith Lee out of the bottom of the ring. Oh no, are they thinking double choke slam? Wait, Keith Lee grabs them both by the throat. Here it comes. Oh my God, Ali just went flying. Ali just took down Keith, and now I think Keith Lee is in a lot of trouble. Are they going to look to put him through the table? No, sends him back inside the ring. Into the cover, count of 1, 2, kick out by Keith, sends Ali flying. Wow. Oh wait, here comes Braun. Braun just drove them both down into the mat. Right after him, oh my God, bro kick. Holy shit. What a bro kick. He kicked Slapjack's mask straight off all the way back. He kicked him so hard he remembered his name was Shane Thorne. But wait, Sheamus has been tagged in now. He tagged himself in, I should say. Sheamus says fella. Braun Strowman tags himself in. Braun lifts up Ali. Don't you dare freaking tell me. Okay, Sheamus grabs Ali, saving him. I tagged in, I'm legal. What is wrong with you, says Braun. Sheamus just gets shoved over the top rope by Braun. Matt Riddle just tagged himself in. Matt Riddle gets shoved down by Braun. They're going to give Ali the win, aren't they? Ali's totally going to win. Oh my God, bowling him over. Rolling from Ali. 1, 2, 3. Ali and Retribution wins. They actually won. Retribution actually won. Wow, that's good news. That is really, really good news. Retribution beat Team Raw tonight. What y'all thought was going to happen? A lot of people believed Team Raw was going to beat Retribution, man. A lot of people.
Excuse me, Nikki. Have you seen Alexa? No, but... Nikki, wait. Last week you gave Alexa an ultimatum to choose between you or the Fiend. She chose the Fiend. Why are you still looking for her? Sarah, friends never give up on each other, ever, okay? Last week that wasn't Lexi talking. That was the Fiend. He's hypnotized her. He's got in her head. No matter what, I have to get Lexi away from the Fiend. No matter what.
Good for Nikki.
Jeff, you seem distressed.
Oh,
Is
Jeff
there
Hardy.
something about this flyer that's making you upset?
Is there something on this flyer that makes me upset? Clearly, this is the work of Elias, 555, amen. His Photoshop skills are about as good as his music. If Elias wants some information on this case, I'm about to give him the big break he's been waiting for.
Not gonna lie, those Photoshop skills pretty solid, and his music is pretty good as well. So Jeff Hardy, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you just complimented Elias. Yeah, honestly, I've liked the storyline between Elias and Jeff Hardy. Do I wish that it could have been not dragged out more, but focused on a little more? Yeah. I think that the whole storyline felt like they wanted to rush to having the match, and now it feels like they're going to actually tell the story of Elias and Jeff Hardy. But we've already had the match, right? We'll see where it goes. It should probably still be fine. Sanoj Kumar joined. Thank you very much, my friend, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. And Mason Gamer TX, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Let's Drink Boba says Hardy Elias feud is to be honest trash. Not gonna lie. Well,
and get a new featured furnace now. You'll get guaranteed next day installation and no monthly payment or interest for 18 months. Want a great furnace deal?
Well,
this Halloween, the infection has spread. You are now in a state of survival. Fight with fearless heroes against the...
I have no idea what I was about to talk about. Trash feud. There we go. That's what it was. Okay, so the trash feud. It might not be the best feud ever told. However, the story is long-term booking that they actually followed through with. That I can get behind.
Still enjoying the foods I love. I've got a whole new positive outlook, and I've lost 28.
And for me, as long as the story is being told to its completion, I really don't mind. For me, I really don't like when WWE just throws out booking ideas when they don't have a clue where it's going to go. Like, they very clearly had the idea of Jeff Hardy versus Elias upon Elias's return. They're like, okay, this is going to be the feud. Elias is going to go out. He's going to get surgery. He's going to be gone for this amount of time. Jeff Hardy is going to be the man who feuds with Elias when he comes back. That's going to be his reintroduction feud. Like, that was planned right from the start. And I think that was good from WWE to be able to plan that. So I like it when WWE does follow through on storylines. They don't always. And while it might not be the best story out there, at least they're following through. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Hexian asking me, would Retribution work as a babyface faction or as tweeners? They could probably work as both. People are willing to cheer on Retribution right now. They want to see them win. The problem is that with being a babyface stable is that sometimes you get fed to heels through weird fashions. And in a way, being a babyface sometimes leads to you getting more losses. So I don't think that would really work. If they were going to do it, they would have to be tweeners if they were planning on turning them from the heel side of things, right? Well, we'll just have to wait and see, Gary Newman, right? We'll have to wait and see. Hey, Insiders Wrestling Podcast, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Great to have you. Can I ask a question? Why do they allow up, up, down, down if they don't want their wrestlers having YouTube channels? Please answer, because I'm really confused. Up, up, down, down, I believe Xavier Woods has signed like a contract with WWE to allow WWE superstars to appear on the show, and I believe it's part of a WWE product. I believe. Here's Elias and Jeff.
Man who tried to end my career just yet, so I thought I'd take matters into my own hands. I mean, you have anything to report?
How many times do I have to tell you, man? I did not hit you with that car.
So who hit him?
Justin, you are the only one who knows exactly what happened on that night. Because you are the one that did it. I've been proven innocent. I've been proven innocent, man. How many times do I have to tell you I did not hit you with that car? If you keep accusing me of something that I did not do, I'm going to be found guilty of a lot worse things than hitting you with a car. Can I get an amen, brother?
That's the Jeff I love. That's the Jeff I love. That's the Jeff Hardy, the fiery babyface emotion. Jeff Hardy, man. That's the guy that I fell in love with at the start of my my wrestling journey. That's freaking Jeff Hardy, man. You know what, guys? Straight up, tonight's been a good show. It's been an hour and 50 minutes of goodness so far. Problem is, we have an hour left. This next hour, everyone, it is either going to be fan-flippin-tastic or it's going to drag on. I feel like WWE knows how to write 2-hour shows really well. 3-hour shows, they struggle with, so we will see here tonight. But here comes The Miz, and he is full. I'm joking, I like The Miz. He's pretty good. I think if we could get 2010 Miz with 2020 ability of The Miz, I think we could see another world champion. He could annoy people enough to the point where he could be a world champion. We might get it again.
Eye to eye as of late. A couple months ago, you sent a demonic doll to my home to torment my 1-year-old daughter. And tonight, I said some things that were out of line.
Well, Retro Man, I entirely disagree with you on that one. Entirely.
That's not the point. The point is,
1000%.
let's consider all things under the bridge.
Like Leonardo da Vinci said, water is the driving force of all nature.
What?
It flows. It doesn't go back upstream.
The point is, there is no good reason to have
Morrison's
this match
cocky
tonight.
smile, goofy smile, whatever you want to call
We
it.
should not have this match. We should find a peaceful solution, and I have that peaceful solution. Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton have a WWE Championship match tonight. This is a perfect opportunity for the both of us. You want Randy Orton. I want to cash in my Money in the Bank contract. Let's work together and make our dreams come true. What do you say, pal?
Perhaps it's time to get an answer.
Not necessarily from Wyatt, but from his newfound friend, the warmth.
Oh, that's dope. You guys hear that music? Oh, that's a dope theme. That's a dope theme.
He says no.
No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Nikki Cross.
Okay? He is bad news, okay? Lexi, look at me. You need to stop this, okay? He is bad for you. You have to leave. Okay? Please, Lexi, you need to leave. Lexi, please. Come on, I'm your best friend. Lexi, come on. Lexi, please, he's no good. You know he's no good for you.
Oh my God, Nikki. You're right.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Oh no, Alexa, what are you doing? No! Alexa Bliss is attacking Nikki Cross! What are you doing, Bliss? Nikki's fighting back! No! No, no, no!
The officials separated them.
Oh my God, Bray's here. And Alexa just breaks down laughing. Bray Wyatt is here. Staring down Nikki Cross. Is he gonna get in Nikki's head too? Walking over towards Nikki. And here comes Bray. Right over with Alexa. grabs her arm and is going to walk down to the ring with Alexa Bliss. Miz and Morrison's reaction, oh no.
Miz has to go one-on-one with Bray Wyatt.
Oh no. Wow. That is some captivating television. That is some darn good television. Man, that was good, everyone. That's going to be on Con Man Reacts. If you guys don't know, though, I do have another channel. It's called, well, Con Man Reacts. And basically what we do on that channel is any great reaction moments that we have here, we clip and we put over on that channel. So if you guys would like to check that out, it's just straight up Con Man Reacts. So Google it, YouTube it, or look down in the description below. I believe there's a link to that channel. So make sure you subscribe to it if you would like to see some reaction moments from tonight. We will upload Alexa Bliss slapping Nikki Cross. I think that's a Con Man Reacts moment right there. Full show. The Bliss theme was fire as well. Really, really, really good. I might even upload my reaction to Alexa Bliss's new theme song along with it. So it'll be like one big long video. We might do something like that. Her new theme debuted on A Moment of Bliss, I think, a week or two ago. So this is actually a legitimate question, guys, because was that new theme song a couple weeks ago the same one that we just heard here today? I might be wrong on this, but I thought it sounded a little different. If it was the theme song, though, from a couple weeks ago, then I'm sorry that I reacted like it was brand new. Still feels brand new, though. Not the beginning of the song? Okay, I thought the beginning was a little different. Okay. Okay, cool. We got ourselves a $5 donation right here from Paul Carpenter. Thank you, buddy. And he says the following.
You imagine if they brought up Killian Dane versus Bray Wyatt, Nikki Cross, Killian Dane versus Bray Wyatt and Alexa.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like the Killian Dane, Nikki Cross, I understand where you're trying to mix that all in with. Yeah, that sounds decent. I'm more excited about the potential idea of Karrion Kross and Scarlett versus Bray and Alexa. That to me is a little bit more of a captivating match. Yeah, sure, you could do Killian Dane and Nikki Cross. You could do that. You could do that. Would it be good? Probably. Probably decent enough. Let's Drink Boba says, I want to see the feral sanity crazy Nikki back. Yeah, I think there's more potential with this character, though, in terms of where they can go with it. Beforehand, I feel like they were kind of being booked into a corner with Nikki Cross's character. You know what? The feud with Bayley, as much as it wasn't a great time for the SmackDown Women's Championship, I will say that it really did help elevate Nikki Cross to a different level, didn't it? Anyways, we have ourselves a match here. It is The Miz versus Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's laughing? Oh no. What is my rating of Raw so far? Yeah, so far 8. No, 7.5. 7.5 out of 8 so far. I think that there needs to be a little bit more here tonight in terms of getting me excited for the upcoming pay-per-view before it could cross into 8.5 or 8, 8.5, 9 territory. I don't think it's going to get higher than a 9 at this point. It's been a good Raw. It's been good, guys. And, you know, I haven't been enjoying Raw over the past few weeks, so this is actually refreshing to see here tonight.
Right by Wyatt, down goes Miz. Morrison's involvement just infuriated Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt dropping his skull on the Miz.
Okay, here we go, everyone. You can get your votes in for who do you think is going to win this match. Miguel Castro, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. So you can do either vote Bray or vote Miz right here in the live chat. It will then post your vote right where it says match polls, and we can see what the live chat thinks.
Bray was saying, don't you talk to her.
Hey, he was taking exception to people talking to Alexa Bliss.
Count of 7, Wyatt back up to the apron here.
Bray just blew a kiss to Alexa. That's interesting. I think that's the first time they've hinted at the fact that they might be a romantic duo. He blew a kiss at Alexa.
And the looks. Wyatt like an animal going right after Mr. Money in the Bank.
Interesting. Uh-oh, Miz using the top rope to Bray right there. And now Miz is going to climb all the way to the top. Once again, jumps down, axe handle to the back of the head of Bray Wyatt. Continues on the offense, looking for that short DDT. Plants Bray down into the mat and into the cover. Count of 1. Kick out by Wyatt. Yes, I did notice that this is a rematch of last year's TLC. That was almost a year ago. Almost a year ago. Crazy. In the weirdest way possible, 2020 flew by, while at the same time being the longest year of my life. Like, every single week, it feels like that the week flies by. No, that's wrong, actually. Every single week, it feels like the week drags on. But before I know it, the week has flown by. It's just such a weird combo, isn't it, guys? I don't know if anybody else has that feeling, but before I know it, it's Monday Night Raw again, and then it's Friday Night SmackDown time, and then it's Raw, and then there's a pay-per-view, and then we're at the next pay-per-view, and this month just flies by, and then this whole year is gone, like, crazy. Off the ropes, Miz just ran into a lariat by Bray. Oh, no. Seriously, Amani James, like, it's going to be Christmas in a month. Back elbow / crossbody from Bray Wyatt. She really is Botch Guy. He says Alexa Bliss is incredible. Amazing stuff. I remember at one point when a lot of people said that Alexa Bliss was just a pretty face and isn't going to have a career in WWE. Remember when people were saying that at the start of her career when she won the SmackDown Women's title from Becky Lynch? Remember that? Yeah. Alexa Bliss was fantastic back then and is even better now. Wait, what? Morrison trying to get involved. Uh-oh. Hang on, could Morrison be in line for an attack from The Fiend? Wait, Bliss just took out Morrison. Never mind, you ain't gonna get The Fiend. Bliss just took him out. Holy crap. Alexa Bliss just she just sent him right over the top of the barricade. Miz running clothesline into the corner. Uh-oh. Bray staring right at Miz. Bray's got him. Bray's got him. Bray's got Mr. Money in the Bank as he drives him down with a Sister Abigail. 2, 3, it's over. Bray wins. Wow. Alexa Bliss is phenomenal. And Alexa's going to rise from the side. Wow. Not creepy at all. Bliss is looking like she was born for this role, guys. This Alexa Bliss is fantastic.
Absolutely. I mean, doing her best to protect the prize. I mean,
just
she's obsessed with Bray Wyatt.
This, not to make fun of the whole meme that goes around, but this is literally such good shit. Like, this is such good shit. Wow. And Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss are going to walk off holding hands. Where's the Fiend? What? Oh, the Fiend's face is up there. on the Titantron. Staring down Bray and Bliss. And we go to black. And that's that.
As we try and collect ourselves here at ringside, perhaps the involvement of Bray Wyatt in the affairs of Mr. Money in the Bank.
That was so good. That was so good.
Because this months-long rivalry finally comes to a head. Drew McIntyre challenges Randy Orton for the WWE Championship tonight.
Every story has a beginning, a middle.
All right, everyone. I just released a tweet. If you want to head on over to twitter.com/conman167, favorite retweet. It says, Alexa Bliss was born to play this role. Absolutely fantastic. Head on over there to Twitter. Make sure you favorite and retweet. But also, while you're here in the live chat, everyone, please make sure you leave a big old like on this video. We got 840 watching. Great to see everyone. Welcome to the channel if you're just tuning in for the very first time. But seriously, guys, like, amazing. Thank you for everybody turning out. The viewership has been great here today, and it continues to grow every single week. Conman, you loved the segment, but you hated it at the same time because it was in the third hour. Hey, Retro, I'm going to need you to take that sass of yours and shove it up your ass, okay? Don't do that. Let's follow up with that. No, I never said at all that I hate stuff that it's just because it's in the third hour. What I said is that, generally speaking, Monday Night Raw's third hour drags on, and I think you're going to hear a lot of wrestling fans agree with me on that. Does that mean every single third hour of Monday Night Raw is bad? No. Does that mean every single show that is 3 hours long is bad? No. No, you've been watching here for a long enough time to know that I've enjoyed some Monday Night Raws in their third hour. What I am saying is that when Monday Night Raw drags on, it is because of their third hour. SmackDown never drags on because it's 2 hours long. And generally speaking, SmackDown is able to produce better, consistent TV because they have less time on TV to fill. But that does not mean Monday Night Raw can't create a good show because it's 3 hours long. It just means it's less likely to happen as much on a consistent basis. The third hour of Raw makes it drag on, and I will continue to say that. But the fact that you're going to twist my words, my man, come on. That's not how that works. You'd really like to see Taker versus Orton again. I mean, it was a good feud early in Randy Orton's career, right? Well, I guess you know what we could say. Randy Orton versus Taker, if they ever wanted to go in the direction of Taker having a lot more matches, Taker versus Orton in the Boneyard match might be the way to go. I don't know if a match between Orton and Taker in just a wrestling ring is going to work in 2020 or 2021. I just don't think it will. But I think Orton versus the Dead Man in a Boneyard match could work if they're really still looking to produce more matches with the Dead Man. I think Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker needs to be the match if they're going to do one more. I think Bray Wyatt needs that one more match with Taker because they had the match between Taker and the Dead Man. Or sorry, they had the match between Taker and Bray Wyatt, but obviously Taker won that one. So maybe, you know, doing the rematch here would be a good way to do it if they want to go in that direction. And I honestly don't know if WWE wants Undertaker to have another match. Like, they've been really closing up his career over the last little bit, all the podcasts. It seems almost as if Undertaker has went from being the Dead Man to now Mark Calloway. He is just the individual and the person that we never really got to see behind the character of the Dead Man, right? And so as they continue to produce all of these documentaries and these podcasts and this and that about the Undertaker on the network, we are humanizing the Dead Man a little bit more, to the point that I'm not sure if Undertaker in a match would work. If you were going to bill Undertaker's match again, you could bill it as the Undertaker in in like quotation marks, and bill him as Mark Calloway. Bill him as the man, Mark Calloway, and Mark Calloway's final match in wrestling. If you build that, I think we could get somewhere with The Fiend destroying Mark Calloway on his way out of the WWE. But honestly, best case scenario is probably just The Fiend hitting the mandible claw on The Undertaker at the end of Survivor Series when it's 30 years of the dead man. We close the show with Undertaker and then The Fiend hitting the mandible claw, putting the dead man out. If he is good to go come WrestleMania, truly in the shape that he needs to be to produce a match with Bray Wyatt, a man who can't really work that well, let's face it. Like, Bray Wyatt's a good wrestler. He's never going to light the world on fire. He usually needs somebody else who can bump really hard with him in the ring. And Undertaker's not going to be the man who bumps really hard in the ring with him. So you're going to have to figure out how you make that match happen and how you combine those two styles. It could happen, but here's where I'm going to ask you guys, the live chat. Do you want to see Undertaker have a match this year at WrestleMania? Yes or no? Right here in the live chat. Let me know. We got some yeses. We got a lot more no's. Some yeses, some no's. If it's cinematic, then yes.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Yes, but against Sting. The ever-running question from wrestling fans. What if Undertaker and Sting met in the wrestling ring, right? What if? What if? Here's the thing. There's some matches that go down in history as the biggest what-ifs, right? Some of the matches that go down, and you're like, man. I'm trying to think of some other big feuds that have been held off, though, because, like, Sting and the Dead Man could produce a fantastic match in their heyday. There's no question about that. Their gimmicks were great. They were both seen as like the icons of either WWE or WCW, right? They were seen as the icons. But now in 2020, going into 2021, we really should leave it as a what-if scenario. I really don't think we need that as wrestling fans. I think the idea of it happening at this point is better than the actual result if it did end up happening. Some people say, like, if it happens in a cinematic match, that could be cool. And the I guess you could say the wrestling fan in me does want to see them on screen at the same time together, right? That would be cool. But honestly, like, why not just, if you're able to get Sting, why not do some sort of segment where Undertaker and Sting are in the ring for the first time together, right? Why not do a segment like that? Question. I don't think WWE ever really followed through on the Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan feud, did they? Did that match ever go down? Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan? Because, like, that's kind of what I picture in my mind, is just, like, two megastars who never clashed, and it was more one of, like, a what if. I don't know for sure. They never did. No, just house shows only. So there you go. So again, it was just house shows. It was never on television. I did think that happened. So, like, that is like one of those what if scenarios for wrestling fans. What if back in, like, 92 when Ric Flair came into the WWE? What if after he won the Royal Rumble to win the World Heavyweight Championship? What if they went on to have Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair at WrestleMania 8? What if?
Hey, I'm backstage here at Monday Night Raw.
Bash at the Beach 94, WCW was the first match ever on air. Wow, crazy. So it never happened in the WWE. Insane.
Charlie, I just finished speaking to our medical staff, and it seems due to injuries suffered by both Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, that neither of those women will be available to compete at Survivor Series. I'm left with the unfortunate task of removing them and replacing them on Team Raw with Lacey Evans, and Peyton Royce.
It's very unfortunate, but thanks for the update.
Thank you.
All right, we wish them both the speediest of recoveries. That's certainly going to shake things up come Survivor Series. But one thing we do know for certain, this woman standing right next to me, the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka, will for certain be facing the SmackDown Women's Champion, Sasha Banks. So, Asuka, tell me what your...
I'm so excited. Yes. Okay, I will beat Sasha Banks at Survivor Series. Yes, because no one is ready for Asuka.
Gentlemen, this Sunday at Survivor Series, we write
Well then, all right. So Lacey and Peyton are going to be on Team Raw. All right. Well then. To anybody here in the live chat that says I'm tired of you bitching about the third hour of Raw, I want you to open your ears right here. It's okay, all right? It's okay for me to have been talking about that. Today, right now, on this live stream, I have not said that this has been a bad third hour of Raw. I have not said that this third hour of Raw is going to suck for sure. Most of the time, I'm not a fan of the third hour. You guys know that. It just usually drags on a little bit for me. Today's been good. Today's been good. So to everybody saying that I can never enjoy the third hour of Raw, I'm enjoying it. We're 15 minutes into the hour and I'm enjoying it. So I hope that puts a smile on your face, okay? It's not all doom and gloom on this channel. We don't always focus on negative. We actually try to focus on the positive side of wrestling a little bit more. So, yeah, you know what? Tonight, it's been solid. Been solid. You do be saying it a lot, though, so you can't be mad. Conman, just laugh along. Okay, Blueprint, NYC music. Ha 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 ha! Wow! Yes! Whoa! I just morphed into Broken Con. Whoa! Yes! There you go. I laughed along. All right. Robbie, I am sober as a Dover. Just waiting to see what is next. Oh, here's Randy Orton. Here we go.
Randy? Excuse me. Just curious as to what your confidence level is that you're...
I've got a long list of distractions right now. The Miz, The Fiend, Roman Reigns at Survivor Series, and of course Drew McIntyre up next.
8 out of 10 so far, King of Fate. 8 out of 10 is my rating for Raw.
It's Orton and McIntyre for the WWE title tonight.
All right. I will be right back, everyone. Don't you move a muscle. I just got to go to the bathroom. But why don't you tell me your favorite finishing move of all time? I will be right back, okay, everyone? So tell me your rating of Monday Night Raw and your favorite wrestling finishing move of all time.
The Ram 1500 Warlock cleans up real nice. Right now, get 25% off MSRP for up to $14,600 in total discounts.
Yeah, I'll get 2 double doubles.
Okay.
Hockey cards. And 2 packs of hockey cards.
Drive up, please.
Get a jump on hockey season with NHL trading cards. Just $1 with any beverage.
Hiring is challenging, especially for key roles.
Finding the right people is a very difficult task. ZipRecruiter finds us the best people for the job. They sent my jobs to the top job sites and found people with the right skills and experience. We've hired everyone from accountants to project managers to field scientists. With ZipRecruiter, we get hiring results.
ZipRecruiter, rated the #1 hiring site. Try it for free at ziprecruiter.ca/puck.
Such a wonderful day, the best day of my life. All my happy dreams are coming true, dear, and I'm smiling the whole day through.
Wilds.fun, your free casino.
All right. Con, it's CM Punk. Oh my God, it's CM Punk. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Noom taught me a different way to think about healthy living with psychology.
All good, Retro. All good, buddy.
And I've lost 28 pounds. Noom. Change your habits. Change for good. Visit Noom.com to start your...
So, yeah, some people seem like they agree with me on the 8 out of 10. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Paul Carpenter says, Conman, look it up. Hulk Hogan fought Ric Flair on Raw for the World Heavyweight title. Okay, Paul, I'm going to look it up. I'm not sure if that happened. Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair, Raw. Did it seriously happen? Holy crap, did this go down? I am sorry, Paul, for doubting you. Did this actually happen? Full-length match, Raw, Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair for the WWE Championship. Holy moly. When did this happen? This is not Flair country. Ric Flair came down. Hulk Hogan when he rode the motorcycle down to the ring. Holy moly. Wow. Yeah, wasn't great, says Roger Dodger. And yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Holy, I did not know that happened. Okay. Very interesting.
This Sunday at Survivor Series. Don't miss Raw Talk live only on the free version of the WWE Network.
Missed my dono before Paul's. Oh, I apologize, buddy. He says Lana is the best. Lana, #1. And then he says Lucha. Dude.
Why? They were all so beautiful, but they had sharp, painful thorns to protect themselves. To me, all the women in the world are the roses in the garden. And I'd like to think of myself as a thorn protecting your beauty. Take a look at the man next to you and ask yourself, will he protect you like thorn does a rose? Is he willing to inflict pain to defend your beauty? Because I am. And this rose goes to you.
Why did you stomp on Mandy's arm that hard? Couldn't you have backed off a little?
Please, you put Lana through a table.
Hey, it's Nia
you put Lana
anti-vax.
through a table every week for over 2 months now.
Pulverizing Lana is all in good, clean fun. We could have actually used Mandy and Dana on our team.
Okay, first of all, don't put Dana on me. That was reckoning. Second of all, we don't need anyone on our team. The only people that have ever mattered on our team is me and you.
Or, me and you.
I hope you two nasties aren't thinking about trying to push us around.
Here we go.
Think about you.
Well, see, what Lacey's trying to say is that we're very excited to be a part of Team Raw, and we are wondering if you want to strategize.
Are you serious right now?
All ears.
Really?
You're busy. We can come back.
Yeah, we're busy.
They
Look
broke
what
up the
you settled
Iconics
us
for
with.
this.
This is the worst idea since Quibi.
That's Nia and Shayna can adopt a softer approach.
Here comes Drew. Holy! Holy! Let's do this, everyone. Main event time. Drew McIntyre versus Randall Keith Orton. I should say, not Orpin. Orpin. So, unfortunately, everyone, no old theme song here tonight for Drew McIntyre. No No broken dreams. Unless... Where's Drew? Where's Drew? Where's McIntyre? Drew. Where is he? Oh, he's coming out in his old gear. He's coming out in his old gear. Yeah, man. Drew. Oh, that's dope. That is so dope. The Chosen One. Yeah! Woo! Talk about treating him like a top tier star. His name is Drew McIntyre. Dope. Dope, 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 dope. You guys want to see what he looks like? Here you go. Drew McIntyre, right here. Shh, give us a whole body shot right here. Drew. Let's see there it, oh, is it going to show it? There, you can kind of see what he looks like. Kind of. Not great. Can kind of see it. There you go. There you go. Man. Let's get a Drew chant. Drew. Drew, 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 Drew. And we're going to have ourselves this match as we come back from commercial break. WWE Championship match right around the corner. We almost have 900 watching. Welcome to the stream. We're going to officially get our poll underway, asking you guys who will win. Oh my, big fight feel tonight. Big fight feel. So, who will win is the question. It's either going to be Randy, Orton, or it's going to be Drew. There we go, guys. You can now vote right here in the live chat, letting me know who you think is going to win. Do either vote Orton or vote Drew right here in the live chat. So you type an exclamation point, type the word vote, hit the space bar, and then type either Orton or Drew. My pick for this match, I think Drew McIntyre is going to reclaim the WWE Championship, go on to face Roman Reigns at Survivor Series in the Champion versus Champion match. Ron Jones, thanks for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Jacob Toon says that's one sexy Scotsman. Man, it's hard to argue with that. Very hard to argue with that, man. Not sure if you saw the promo package, but they don't usually do promo packages like what they did for the match tonight. Also, entrance in different gear. They made it feel like a main event. You're damn right, Steve Taylor. They've made tonight feel like a main event. And honestly, tonight's show has been really good. This is a nice follow-up to the last 3 weeks of Raw, which have been kind of awful. Good to see. Very good to see. Mason C., thank you for subscribing, my friend. Can you subscribe to my channel? Of course you can subscribe to my channel if you would like to. It's completely up to you. But remember, everyone, if you haven't smacked that like button yet, let's get that up. We can get over 600 likes. I know we can, folks. I know we can. James Stark says more complaining. I complained? Did I just complain about something there? I thought I just praised Raw for being really good tonight. And for being entertaining and for being much better than the past 3 weeks of Raws that have not been very good. I thought I was praising Raw, but apparently I was complaining. So can't win, can we? Even when you're praising something, you get told that you complain too much. Brandon, nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. When is the interview coming out? It's already out on the Wrestling Insiders podcast channel. So go check that out after the live stream here today, guys.
Empowering discussions with some of the most influential women in sports.
No Lucha House Party, 0 out of 10. No Lucha House Party, that means it's 10 out of 10. Do they always have commercials during a match? That pisses me off for real. Not always, but when you have to run commercials once every 10 minutes on your show, they generally interrupt some matches. Alkis, thank you very much, my friend, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Do I see us getting 125K by the end of Survivor Series? I don't know. It would have to be a pretty good sub turnout for Survivor Series to get us to cross the 125K mark by there. But I would say we're going to reach 125K subs before the end of the year, which is kind of exciting. Oh, Mark Henry! Yo, Mark Henry, he's on the Thunderdome. He be on that Thunderdome. Nice to see him. Conman, Triple H was actually booking Raw tonight. If he was, good for him. It's been a good Raw. Here comes Randy Orton. All right, get those votes in, though, everyone. Who do you think is winning? Either vote Orton or vote Drew. Ooh, big fight. Who do you got if Drew wins? Roman or Drew for Survivor Series? Roman. I could see Roman Reigns getting the victory from a pissed off Randy Orton. And, like, Orton could cost McIntyre the match against Roman Reigns. That lead to another match between Orton and McIntyre. I don't know if they plan on just hot potatoing the title right now for a little bit. I don't know if they want to try to hot potato it back to Randy Orton so that they can have the TLC match with Bray Wyatt. Like, I don't know what they plan on doing. Yeah, Orton really does have one of the best theme songs of all time, doesn't he? You might be right, Rangers fan. You might be right. But Orton is on another level right now. His promo game has been excellent. This feud with Drew McIntyre, it's weird. It's been lasting a while, but it seems to, in a weird way, sometimes drag on, but at the same time, get you excited for their next match. Every single time these guys have faced, I've been almost more excited to see the next match that they are building up to, you know? Like, there was the ambulance match, which I was pumped to see. Then there was the Hell in a Cell match, which I was again pumped to see. And now there's this match on Monday Night Raw, which I'm honestly really jazzed up to see. Not necessarily because it's a match that we don't know what's going to go down in, which we don't. We don't have a clue what's actually going to happen here. But it's just one of those matches that feels like a Raw main event, and it's been a while since we've truly had a Raw main event. Something with a big build, something that if there was live paying fans, they would be on the edge of their seat waiting for that match. You know, the term main event does get tossed around a lot these days. It's the last match of the night. Main event, you know, let's start building back up to make those words mean something. This is a nice start. It's a very nice start.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 265 pounds.
You might be right, Kevin. You might be right.
Drew McIntyre. And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton!
Randy is so good. Steve Taylor says, feels like the biggest main event of WWE TV this year, not gonna lie. And honestly, man, it's hard to disagree with you. This might be the biggest main event of Monday Night Raw this entire year. Certainly the biggest main event I can remember in quite some time for Monday Night Raw. Here we go, everyone. Big time fight feel. Get those votes in. Vote Orton, vote Drew. We got 26 minutes on the clock. Referee rings that bell, and the main event is officially underway. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Only one man can walk out and go into Survivor Series to face the Tribal Chief, the big dog, the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. That goes down in 6 days' time. Who will be facing him? Orton or McIntyre? And we're going to start this match off with Randy Orton on the ground on one knee and McIntyre with a side headlock on him. But Orton creates some distance, shoves him off the ropes, but then McIntyre bounces back with a shoulder tackle, knocking down the Apex Predator of the WWE. Oh boy. Now we got ourselves center of the ring yet again. Kick to the midsection, and Orton now has started to take control of this matchup after that, but then McIntyre counters. Right hand back to Orton. Again, another right hand. Bunch of punches right to the face. Oh, God, that has to hurt. Then a headbutt. The Glasgow kiss. Glasgow, I should say. Do you guys think Edge returns in this match, costing Randy Orton the WWE title? Yes or no? Oh my God, what a headbutt! Oh my God! Boom! Spine buster, jackknife cover. 2, Randy kicks out. Orton, is he going to try to get out of here now? Randy Orton's going to try to leave with the WWE Championship, and Drew McIntyre can't believe what he's seeing. Orton's leaving. Orton's leaving. McIntyre says, no, that's not going to happen. No way in hell. Runs right after him and clobbers him across the back of the head. I think he's going to try to throw him back towards the ring. Welcome everyone to the show. We are so close to 600 likes. That's only 20 likes away. Can everybody leave a like on this video if you haven't done so? Be greatly appreciated. Thank you, guys. Do I like Roman as a heel? Zachary Earl. Yeah, so far his character's been pretty entertaining. Looking for the Claymore. Ducks underneath to Orton. And then McIntyre just misses that. And is Orton going to try to get out of here again? Oh my God, Orton, is he going to leave again? Hey, thank you guys so much for 600 likes. No way, Orton's leaving? Count of 5. Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce.
This is not going to end like this tonight. This match will continue, and there will be no countouts. There will be no disqualifications.
Yes. Yes.
But there will be a winner by pinfall or submission.
Yes.
And Randy, that is official.
There we go. Holy everyone, no DQs, no countouts. Orton versus McIntyre. And again, WWE, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do I continue to preach about on this channel? Cutting to commercial breaks, finding a way to increase the drama when you go to commercial break to captivate the audience before you come back from the commercial break. And they just did it there. This is a fantastic episode of Raw, guys. I'm calling it right now. This has been a fantastic episode of Raw. Everything just continues to build and build up and build up to this main event, this epic conclusion tonight. No DQ. Now, does that mean Edge returns? Like, oh, this is so good. So good. I love it when WWE finally just does the right things and they present their show in the right way and cut to commercial breaks in ways that you can follow the story. You know, like now we've got 5 minutes, like I said. We can just take in the fact that we are going to get a no DQ, no count out match. That's enough to get us pumped up for the next 5 minutes through commercial break. And then we get back here and we have the match continues and we're excited, man. I love it when WWE does good stuff like that.
And I've lost 28 pounds.
But yeah, the question is, guys, will Edge return now in this match? No disqualification. That opens up the opportunity for a few things. First up, could be Raw invasion, right? Raw could invade, and this could all go down, right? Absolutely could. Edge could cost Randy Orton the WWE title, which I think would be awesome. Miz and Morrison could get involved in some way, shape, or form. I don't think so, but we'll see.
Did you know that a dirty CPAP
We'll see.
sick and that you're supposed to clean it every single day? That's
You mean SmackDown could invade? Oh yeah, guys. Sorry, did I say Raw? Sorry, I totally meant SmackDown. Raw invades Raw. Botchman. Yeah, Botchman 167. Apologies, guys. Apologies. I meant SmackDown. Yes, you guys knew what I meant. But I did say that, and I did say it wrong. Apologies. But yeah, honestly, it's been a really good episode of Monday Night Raw. Really good.
I know that keeping my CPAP clean is extremely important.
No invasion yet. And here's the thing, guys. There might not be an invasion. I know we've been kind of accustomed to Survivor Series time being the invasion time every single year. But I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen because of the pandemic, because you can only have so many people on a show and on set, and I don't know what that number is for WWE. It feels like they might be able to squeak something down and have some sort of invasion angle, but they might also just leave it till Friday. They might not do much with SmackDown on Raw tonight. We'll see, though. The nice part is it's very unpredictable. But remember, everyone, if you haven't done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you're subscribed to the channel. You can see your name pop up there on the top left-hand side. Turn those notifications on for all videos. And if you guys would like to stand out in the live chat, you can become a member of this channel. There is 3 options if you'd like to support the channel, but it allows you to stand out in the live chat. So check out becoming a member. And if you guys really enjoy what I do here, you can always drop a super chat donation. Any little bit is appreciated, as it does help keep this channel running. We don't get a lot of ad revenue on this channel, barely any. Once the streams have been processed, we usually get a copyright hit of some sort. So yeah, if you guys could support the channel, that'd be great. If not, feel free to continue to sit there and watch and enjoy the rest of Monday Night Raw. But at least smack that like. And I see that a lot of you do pick Drew McIntyre, but what do you think, guys? What's more likely tonight? Is the more likely scenario Edge costing Orton, or is the more likely scenario of a SmackDown invasion costing Orton, or costing Drew, costing someone? What do you guys think?
Back here live on Monday Night Raw, the complexion of this WWE Championship match has changed.
Polecats, the best. Thank you for subscribing.
This match will continue with no countouts, no disqualification. The only way to win is via pinfall or submission.
Oh. Orton just hit the backbreaker on McIntyre, and he plants him deep into the mat. Also, the fact that this match started a little early leaves me to believe that something is going to go down here tonight. Jacob Toon says the most likely thing to happen is the Lucha House Party becoming Randy House Party. If that happens, I don't know what I will do. I will reach deep into my gullet, find my intestines, and pull them out of my mouth, and that way I will never, ever, 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 ever have to see the Loser House Party again. How about that? Marcos A, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for your support, my friend. He says, Conman, do you think Sheamus might cost Drew the match? Could happen. Could happen. I feel like the combination of Sheamus and Drew right now is teasing something a little bit more for the future. I don't think it's going to necessarily do much tonight. Oh, going after that jaw that Randy Orton is kind of fractured not too long ago. Orton with the steel chair across the jaw of McIntyre. Oh, the steel chair right into the jaw. That's gotta hurt, dude. That's gotta hurt. Oh.
Obviously. Adam Pearce came out here in hopes of maybe giving Drew McIntyre a better shot, but he may have just played right in the hands of Randy Orton while trying to corral
My, oh my. Orton with a chair locked and loaded towards the back of McIntyre. Crazy, eh, Jacob Toon? What a night. What a Monday. Count of 2, kick out, though, by McIntyre. Count of 1. Yet again, kick out at 1. And then McIntyre kicks out at 0. The little details that Drew does are fantastic. He kicked out at 2. Then he kicked out at 1. Then he kicked out at 0. Every single pinfall, he showed that he was getting more and more, I guess, energy back by kicking out sooner and sooner. It's the little things, man. The little things in wrestling that make you a star. And McIntyre is mastering the little things. Facial expressions, character presentation, selling. What do you do when you're up in the match? What do you do when you're down in the match? How do you move around that ring? McIntyre has all the little things down. Uh-oh. Orton. Steel steps in hand into the face of McIntyre. The WWE Champion just knocked down the Scottish psychopath.
This may be the avenue that secures the WWE title for Randy Orton.
As this match pace is slowed down a little bit going into the final 15 minutes of the show, it is 10:45 p.m. where I am here tonight. Robbie, what is it that you keep saying, man? What is it that you keep saying to get the Google moderator team to delete your comments? No idea what you could be saying. What you be saying?
We know the resolve of McIntyre is going to take a lot more. Oh, what Orton has done to keep McIntyre down.
Oh, Orton just stomping on the side of the jaw yet again, now going towards the knee. And this is vintage Orton. Vintage Orton right here tonight as he continues to stomp around the outside and then drops the knee across the jaw of McIntyre into the cover. Count of 2, kick out by Drew.
Allowing no space. No recovery time for Drew McIntyre. Tossed out the steel chair.
If you guys think Edge is going to come back, leave a like on this video. We might be seeing the return of Edge by the end of the night. We might get something big. I don't know what it is, but we might get something. McIntyre counters that. Chop to the chest of Orton. Thumb to the eye of McIntyre. And that's reaching deep into the playbook that Ric Flair taught Randy Orton. Uh-oh, is Orton clearing the announce table?
Orton and McIntyre, let's be honest, the tricks are old because they work. Oh, gosh. Harsh and abrasive uppercut. Look out.
Orton! The signature move of Randy, dropping Drew right on the announce table.
Strategy is clear from the WWE Champion.
Oh boy. The same announce table that Lana went through 9 weeks in a row. Orton on top of the table. Right hand to the face of Drew. Another right hand. I wonder if they replicate the pen in the eye segment. I wonder if they replicate it. Because remember, Monday Night Raw went off the air and Drew McIntyre stabbed Orton in the eye with a pen. Another right hand to the face. Hey, we just broke 1,000 viewers. Welcome everyone to the show. My name's Conman167. It's great to have you guys. Thank you for tuning in. But now Orton, again for the second time, dropping McIntyre on the announce table. Do we get the return of Edge? Do we see an invasion from SmackDown? Does Roman Reigns cost this match? Does he get involved? Does Miz cash in? Does Bray Wyatt get involved? There's so many options here in this matchup. I'm very excited for this. Make sure everyone continues to leave that like. Let's get this over 700 likes. I know we can. I believe in us to get over 700. But McIntyre just countered Orton. There's a right hand to the face of from McIntyre to Randy Orton. Another punch to the face and Orton is down. Are we going to see him stab him in the eye with a pen yet again? Remember, that happened as Raw went off the air a few weeks back. Not a lot of people in the world got to see it, but it did happen. McIntyre now going to send Orton for a ride through or on the announce table. There we go. McIntyre still on him. Still on Randy Orton. Again for the second time. Taste of his own medicine. Woo-wee. Now what is Drew thinking? Drew maybe thinking Claymore? He's got him locked and loaded. Drew McIntyre to Randy Orton. Locked and loaded. Claymore. No, nobody there as McIntyre misses that. Hits hard on the announce table. Oh, that was a hard fall for McIntyre. And we're going to go to commercial break. You guys are getting picture-in-picture? Oh, you guys are getting picture-in-picture and I'm not. Oh, friggin' Canada, man. Friggin' Canada. No picture-in-picture for me. I got a stupid ad for whatever that is. Money Mart. Screw you, Money Mart. Screw you, Money Mart. Now screw you, PokerStars.net as well. I don't want a sponsorship from either of you. Screw both of you. You got me. All right, I need play-by-play, guys. I need play-by-play. This match is awesome. Drew's getting a table. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Drew is apparently getting a table. Conman's doing commentary without being able to see any of it. You guys have to you have to give me play-by-play here. Randy Orton has a table now, apparently. Okay, all right. So Randy's getting a table. Orton getting a table. Okay, all right, everyone. You can feel the excitement in my voice. I want to know it. Randy apparently has the table. Oh, God. Who's going to go through the table, man? Orton's setting up the table. Ooh. Yeah, Roman is not here. Orton's setting it up. Cool. Cool. I want to get back here. I want to continue to see the stuff. You guys say you're back? Okay, we're coming back too as well. There we go. We're coming back as well. They just had to get those commercials in. But here we go, everyone. We're coming back from commercial break. Very quick commercial break. We're back in. And Randy Orton's got the table set up at ringside. Oh, boy. Who is that? That's Thor Tyrone Lebowski. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. To remember everyone in this live chat, if you haven't subscribed, you can see your name pop up there. Also, leave a like. And if you guys are really enjoying the show, can always drop a super chat feature. But now Orton slammed face first into the steel steps as McIntyre continues to remain on the prowl. With that table set up on the outside of the ring, that means someone's going through it. Who, though? When? Who will be going through it? Into the cover goes Orton. 2 kick out by Drew. 75% of people here in the live chat believe McIntyre is going to win. Well, 24.44% believe Orton is going to win. If you guys want to get your votes in, you can do either vote Orton or vote Drew in the live chat. Amina Cooper, thanks for subscribing. Oh boy, hashtag the Prince. Welcome to the channel, my friend. It's great having you for this main event, the biggest main event we've had on Raw all year, I think. Biggest main event we've had in quite some time for sure. Casey, Christina, thanks for subscribing. Right hand from McIntyre to the face of Orton. Chop to the chest, but it's not enough to knock down the Apex Predator there. KU Izad, thank you for subscribing. Alzad, something like that. Nice overhead belly-to-belly throw, and Randy Orton lands hard on the middle of his back. McIntyre right into the corner, drives him down, and another belly-to-belly throw. Down goes Orton yet again. Keep those subs coming. Sandile, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Great to have all the new people in this community. Really, really great to see. Look at the people flowing in here. Bleary Max, thank you. McIntyre, what a neck breaker! What? Kip up from McIntyre as well. Are we going to hear the countdown? Or is this going to signal the countdown? Christina Kishore, thank you for subscribing. Is McIntyre going to try to line up the Claymore? McIntyre stalking him. Maybe thinking future shock DDT. I don't know. McIntyre has him locked and loaded, kick to the midsection into the future shock DDT reversed by Orton. Oh, Orton caught to the midsection again. Something weird happened there. There was a little bit of a miscue. Definitely a miscue. Group re, something like that. Thanks for subscribing. McIntyre all the way up to the top rope now. What's he thinking? Oh, right hand from Orton. Ahmed Junaid, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. My goodness, thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome. Keep those likes coming. Let's reach 800 likes. Let's reach 1,000. I know we can. 1,000 likes. We got this, folks. What a main event, though, right now. So many new, amazing individuals joining our live stream. But this main event, the biggest main event of all of 2020 for Monday Night Raw, I should say, at least. Orton, McIntyre, literally tearing each other apart here. 1 week out from Survivor Series. Danish, thanks for subscribing. Orton now looking for the superplex, and he connects on the superplex. That'll take it out of both of ya. The Gaming Rhino, great name. Thanks for subscribing. What a show this has been. What a night. Cover 2, kick out by Drew. Dangerous Wrestling, welcome to the channel. My goodness, folks. Young kids, thank you as well. This match is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and say right now, we're at an 8.5 out of 10 for Monday Night Raw's rating here tonight. What is your rating of Monday Night Raw as of right now? I've loved this show so far. It just got better and better and better. Ahmed Mohammed, thank you for subscribing. But now, we got ourselves McIntyre and Orton both up to a vertical position. McIntyre countered the RKO into a backslide. Count a 2, kick out by Orton. Up into the Future Shock DDT. He connected. Future Shock DDT. Come on, Orton. No, not Orton. I mean McIntyre. Come on. Oh, goodness me. Big kick out by Drew. Or sorry, I got their names really mixed up. Big kick out by Orton. I got so razzle-dazzled over that Future Shock DDT, I didn't even know who was who. Drew McIntyre tried to cover Orton, but it was not enough. Late kick out, but man, it was still a kick out. Let's continue on here though, guys. 5 minutes remain. Something's gonna go down. What a main event. What a show. The tag team title match was awesome. Tonight, Retribution versus Team Raw was good. This main event is flippin' fantastic. Right hand to the face. Drew trying to shove Orton through the table. Orton went through the table. Orton just took a giant bump through the table, and the Scottish psychopath is losing his mind. Losing his mind. Nathan James, thank you for subscribing. Wow. But now Orton, did his back get busted open too from that? Is he bleeding out of his back? A little bit, folks. Maybe a little bit of blood coming out of Orton, but he just kicked out again. This is awesome. This is awesome. Everyone, leave a like on this video if this main event is kicking ass. Leave that like, everyone. Let's break the 1,000 like mark. I know we can. McIntyre looking for a Claymore boot. Is he going to hit it? McIntyre. Zane, thanks for subscribing. McIntyre. Oh, what a power slam counter by Orton. What a power slam counter by Randy Orton. Oasis, thank you very much for subscribing. Orton bleeding out of his back after that table bump. You can see the blood starting to gush down his back, man. But what else is Orton gonna do? What else can he do? McIntyre's on the announce table. Is Orton maybe thinking Viper DDT off the announce table? Is he thinking Viper DDT off the announce table? Oh my God, Viper DDT! To the outside of the ring. Holy crap! Over 800 likes. Thank you everyone for joining the channel, for liking this video. Keep it up. This is incredible. We haven't had this many viewers on Monday Night Raw in quite some time. It goes to show what happens when WWE books a damn good main event. The people turn out. The people want to see it happen. And now Orton going for another Viper DDT, this time inside the ring. Is that going to do it? Is Orton maybe going to think punt? Is Orton maybe going to deliver a punt? He's looking for an RKO. Looking for that RKO. Randy is locked and loaded. Pounding on the mat. Coiled like the Viper he is. Randy looking for the RKO. McIntyre shoves him off the ropes. Oh my God! Claymore! 1, 2. Orton loses. McIntyre is the WWE Champion. New champion. Oh my God. McIntyre versus Reigns is going down this Sunday. We are getting the literal best match we could possibly have at this very moment in time in WWE. Holy crap. McIntyre, two-time WWE champion. Two-time WWE champion. And now he's going on to face Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. Wow, what a moment. What a night. What a Raw. What a freaking night for Drew McIntyre. That was incredible. Okay, does anything happen here at the end of the show, though? Do we end it with that? Is that how this goes? Woo!
A message for the head of the table. The Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns, take note. Drew McIntyre is a two-time WWE Champion. Frig, that was awesome. Frig, that was awesome. Big Baller Sam says, Drew versus Roman. Inject this into my veins, Con. Oh, yeah. Wow, what a moment. What a Raw. Is that it? Damn, and freak, yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. That was so freaking good. So no invasion, all right? We did kind of talk about the possibility of no invasion or nothing screwy happening, that it could just go clean to Drew. And it went clean to Drew. So Drew versus Roman. Gonna be interesting, everyone. Let's roll this 20 bomb right here from Big Baller Sam. Thank you, my friend. That donation right there is absolutely glorious. No, I will give in. I will give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
Drew vs. Roman, inject this in my veins, Con.
Wow. That was awesome, guys. Really, really awesome. Thank you, Big Baller Sam, for your 20 bomb right there. And then Luck 7. Dude, thank you. Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the Twitter right there. Some sad kids at home that have no life, you know, they like to say stuff like that online. You guys know that it's just some sad individual at home. Don't worry about them. But thank you guys so very much for your support. Seriously, True Juice, thanks for subscribing. I'm going to give my final rating of the show 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I thought that show was fantastic. There you guys go. 9 out of 10. Woo! Man, I can't remember the last time I left watching Monday Night Raw being this excited for the outcome of Monday Night Raw and, of course, for the what's coming with the show. So I'm going 9 out of 10. Fan-flipping-tastic show, guys. Seriously. Really, really good night. We are going to upload 2 videos over to our Conman Reacts page, so if you guys haven't subscribed to that page, make sure you do so. We are going to upload our reactions to Alexa Bliss turning on Nikki Cross and slapping her, and then Drew McIntyre winning the WWE Championship. But man, what a night. Big Baller Sam, you're our new boss up in here, so thank you, Big Baller. But seriously, I went into this show being a little down on Monday Night Raw because the last few weeks had not been great. They really hadn't been great the last few weeks. And tonight, it delivered almost on every single segment for me. I'm happy. I'm literally happy going to bed tonight knowing that was the 3 hours that I spent with my Monday Night Raw. It was a really good show, really entertaining. And we got a new WWE champion as well. Like, can't beat that. I had a little bit of a question with the Street Profits, or not Street Profits, sorry, with the New Day and the Hurt Business. I had a little bit of a question with that one. I was wondering exactly maybe if that was the right call for it to be a clean loss for the Hurt Business. I do think Street Profits versus New Day is the match they want to have, but I think that it could have been the Hurt Business could have been protected a little bit more, but that's really all I got to nitpick from tonight. There was a couple botches in some matches, but overall, really, really, really good night. Thank you guys so very much for watching yet again on your way out. If you haven't done so, please smack that like button. Also making sure that you're subscribed with all of those notifications turned on, and come on over to Conman Reacts so you guys can check out the 2 reaction clips that we're going to have over there. Yeah, that's it for us here today, everyone. We are not back here until Wednesday, but when we do come back on Wednesday, we'll be live with NXT and AEW. So look forward to that, everyone. But until then, take care. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your evening. I've been Con, and that was Monday Night Raw.